Lives Matter.
That was I thought it was a Palestine one, but well, if we were in Hungary now, we'd start booing you. But
Yeah.
so for all the Hungary,
I'll throw in free Palestine. We'll do 2 for 1.
yeah. So yeah,
Value here, everyone.
Sorry.
Said we're getting great value here, everyone.
Oh
2
yeah,
for 1.
yeah. Subscribe, subscribe, and everything else. So the combat tracker seems to die after a couple of days. So I refreshed you the link there.
That's it. Yeah.
And I think we were at the top of it. So I think it was Jim was to start off. Am I correct in that?
Yeah.
I
finished
so
the round.
yeah, he was.
Finished the round. So before we do start off and get back into combat, I can operate Dunica, but obviously I don't know if I'll be doing them optimally or what you want to do with Dunica or Adam Hill.
I can have a look at him there. Is he on the map?
Yeah, he's.
Oh, he is. He's next to the toilet. Yeah.
Yes. So I don't mind operating him or use whatever if you are under stress there or whatever because I have his sheet.
But it's one less thing for you to do, Phil, because you're running.
Yeah.
I don't know, 1 million. And
Plus your boys feeling
anyway. I just did have a look at his sheet in case I was going to have to play him. Don't forget he's a lot of cure wounds, which could come in handy because you haven't taken a rest. I'm just saying he's a lot of spells. He's cure wounds. Just don't,
I haven't got a yet.
You haven't potioned him.
when I'm piloting the cleric, it's going to be all his spell slots are getting used for. Heal me, the weakest member of the party.
Yeah, and I would just say don't fucking let. I did a rule clarification as well, Mikey. Technically, the creature shouldn't have gotten an attack of opportunity against Coleman. If you read the rules, the rules state that it's on your turn if you move out of range of a character, you get an attack of opportunity. But if a character is, say, pushed out of the way or something else, if it's not his turn, the person being pushed or pulled or whatever doesn't get the attack, doesn't receive an attack of opportunity. It's a bit stupid. You'd imagine
he's still coming out of the way, like.
You're coming out of the way, so that's what obviously.
Yeah.
But reading back the rules, Coleman wouldn't have really got an attack of opportunity. He shouldn't have been susceptible to it. But I don't buy it. I think like if he was there in front of him.
No, I would have thought
it's one of those instances. Yeah.
Yeah. So just for
I thought that's one of those situations where the way you would imagine it would go is in conflict with the rule, and it's the way that it makes more sense to run it that way.
It's not like I was pulling him out of the way at the speed of light. Like he's still going to be like
Anyway, rule 0. The DM is always right. So there you go. So
exactly.
So okay, we'll start off. So we're in combat, and 2 of the critters are paralyzed. You killed Becky. I think killed the lacrosse. I think she drove the spear through its brains. So you have there's Wes is alive. There's Stage. There's East. There's Toilet, and that's it. And Jim, you're up.
So can I, if I were now, if I were to, or something, I'd say Coleman and the singer and whatever would kind of be in my way. So I think what Jim is going to do is
I'm zooming there myself.
Just double check I don't have something better than a save.
Remember the mouse.
Because who's up next? Yeah, where's Stage? Yeah, so he's going to go for Stage. And fire off. No, that's too much to kill him. He's gonna go for position because he was gonna go for Burning Hands, but I don't think I'm gonna. No, I'd get someone else in there. So he's gonna something that's guaranteed to hit. So he's gonna go Scorching Ray, second level. I'll just roll that. So Scorching Ray is second level, so 3 bolts. I'm gonna send 2 at Stage.
Okay.
On at Wes, just in case one misses Stage, and I just want to make sure he's dead.
Okay.
Rolling beyond, so is 21 to hit.
Yeah. 21 does. Sorry, if you're waiting for me. Yeah, 21
And
does away.
damage. I assume. What's that? It's blocked. 8 fire
In
damage.
front of me.
8 fire damage on Wes, wasn't it?
The second one.
Me.
No, the other side. Sorry.
It's one the guitarist.
I see Connor has
Stage
his
in
pride.
front of Coleman.
His pride
Oh,
bandana.
yes.
Yeah. Love is love.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Hell yeah.
24. Yeah, that's a good enough to hit.
Where did it? Okay, 24
Yeah.
to hit on
24.
the assume. Yeah, and another 8 fire damage. So
Another 8.
16
So
total to
Wedge.
stage.
Oh, so stage. Sorry, that was stage you were doing, was it?
Yeah, and
Okay, sorry.
the third one's going to
Okay, so stage.
2 to stage, yeah, and then
so-
1 to Wes.
So stage with that second bolt, stage is eviscerated and stage is dead, and gone.
Yeah,
So stage
keep
is
them
out of
off
the way.
Coleman.
So
And
Wes now,
just the
isn't it?
third one then. Don't know where's 15, but I don't know if he has.
That's good enough to beat
He's
him.
probably got cover there, so
Oh, let me just have a look.
I don't know if 15 will hit him.
15.
So
Where are you? Oh, he's beside.
what is?
Where are you? Where the hell are you? Oh.
That's a door.
No, you're okay. Yeah, you're okay. You can have that.
You're at the door. So Coleman.
So that was how
It's
much?
still it's only 2 fire damage to stage.
Okay.
So I think you're gonna have to. There's only 2 fire damage to Wes. So
Wes,
I
yeah.
think Ty's gonna have to finish him off.
Yeah. Are you
say.
moving or anything? Are you running away?
Anyway, he's kind of staying put. Move, kind of to the. He's saying that we need. Jim's going to say, "Look, we need to get outside." So he's going to stay at the door, and he's going to just kind of open the doors and stand in the doorway,
35,
kind of telling him, get Coleman out of there.
35.
Is it in the sunlight?
So okay, so the first thing he's doing is because you blasted him, he's going to fire one of his daggers at you. Now he'll be at disadvantage for this.
Yep.
So it's +4 to hit.
Mhm.
So one of the daggers is going at you.
Yep.
So one.
Yep.
Okay, so he rolled 11. Is his lowest. He rolled a 17 and 11, so +4 is 15, which I think is enough to get through to you, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. He's got 14, even with mage armor.
So 1d4 +2. He
Yep.
does you 4 damage.
Quite cheap. Quite cheap.
Cool.
And he puts the second of his second and third attack into Tig. So the first one he rolls is 14 +4 is 8. Is that enough?
That hits, yeah.
Okay, and the second one he puts into you is 13 +3 is 17. I presume that's enough as well.
Hits, yeah.
So 2d4 +4 for the two of them. So it's 4 plus 5 plus 4, 9 damage.
That slashing or something there.
But you also you're still raging, aren't you?
I'm still raging and frenzied,
so
yeah.
9, yeah. So that would be piercing damage. So
Yeah.
9. So you take 5.
5. Perfect.
5. Okay, and he obviously stays there. Right. Next up is yourself, Tig.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for Wes,
Yeah.
and I'm going to do my 3 hits on him.
You're looking at for 14. You are.
14. No bother. Sorry, I'm with the wrong thing open on this. Actions. So the first hit is a natural
wow.
20.
20.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, get in. I shouldn't be saying
Yeah.
that. Oh, damn you. So, so obviously you've critted there. So yeah,
Yeah.
double damage.
So I'll do the damage to that first. That double damage to that is roll dice twice, isn't it?
And plus
Yeah.
your modifiers. So yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
modifier
Not
one.
just roll it once and double that. Yeah. Go
Yeah,
through
yeah.
the action of it doing it twice. Correct,
Any
yeah.
dice. Yeah, any dice get
Yeah.
rolled twice. Yeah.
So
Oh.
13 and 12.
Oh.
So you just pummel
He's-
and you just pile drive. And initially there's a bit of resistance and then there's a crack and your face just goes, his face collapses and your fist just goes into a bit of spider brain mush. And
Nice.
with that, Wes is no more. So yeah, Wes is eviscerated. So he's fucked. Yeah.
Nice one.
16. So yeah, you killed Wes, and apart from the joy of everyone else around there, you don't get anything else for that. Okay, so you can move though. So Wes is gone.
Yeah. I'm just going to move.
Wes is gone, and who else is gone?
He's just gone. Stage.
Stage is gone.
Stage.
Stage, not East yet.
Yeah,
Stage.
yeah.
Oh yeah. I was
So
going to get him. Yeah.
I'm going to move to where Stage was to try and so we can kind of block Coleman in.
Okay.
He's just moved away from me.
Oh, sorry. I moved him there because I thought it was the other one. That was me. Thought he was the one to be deleted. He was there, was he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He's still hanging off you. I think he was actually in between Adam and you. You're both in range. It's just right. Okay. And it's now East's turn. And with that, he was going to ignore you, but when you started shouting at him that you were beside me,
Where are you going?
he turns and he looks at you, and he sticks one of his knives in you, and he's actually going to stick two in you, or sorry, one in you, one in Torvi, and one in Adam. So you can all get a go off him, jabby. So first up, we will do Raymond. So he's just check this. He's +4, I think, to hit. Yeah, attack +4. So on the first one, we are looking at. So this is at Whacker.
Yeah.
So 16 +4, so 20. So I imagine that's gone through. And 1d4 +2. So he does you 4 damage.
And my uncanny dodge, I half that, so it's 2 damage. Yeah.
2 damage, correct. So next is Torvi. So he does 9 +4, 13.
No, 16 is mine.
16. And last then up is Adam. Oh, which I should run. It was nearly a 20. So 2. So that's the only knife attack that he does. And you know, I'm just going to throw this down here so I won't forget. Oh, it doesn't matter because he's dead. I was going to say the guy up by the pool table only has 2 daggers left because he threw on them away, but it doesn't matter because he's dead. So he stays there. He's not going to move out of there. No, he's not. Actually, yeah, his job is to try and. So he's going to move. East is going to move to try and get near Coleman. So he's going to move this way. So he's still in contact with Adam and Whacker. But Torvi, you get a go. You get an attack of opportunity on him now if you want.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, you can attack
Okay,
him.
so I'm going to use my rapier because I don't have.
Get away.
I don't have.
What was it?
Shit is what it is.
What?
4.
So yeah, he was dodging as you went around, and yeah.
Well, it's 10 actually, so.
10 still not good. I think it's 14 you need for him. But look, so he got away with that. He's a stage closer to Coleman. Okay, so and now up is who's up now? Is the other guy beside Adam. So he decides he's going to throw one of his daggers at you, Torvi, and he's going to stick the other 2 in Adam. So the first one first, he's going to throw one at you, and he's in range. Oh, 19 +4 says 23, so that's getting through. So he does you 4 damage.
Yeah, okay.
+2. And now he's going to put 2 into Adam. So the first one is 17 +4. So imagine that goes through, is 21. And the second one is 11. So that doesn't go through. So he does 2 Adam. He does 3 damage. And of course he stays where he is. Next up we have Whacker. Up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack. That's East standing in front of me inside of Coleman.
East is East, yeah.
Okay. Shit. 13.
No.
Okay then.
You're not getting a second go because he's standing beside.
No, that's me.
That's damage. Do you?
Oh.
You can get. Have you not got cunning action or anything?
I have
Sneak attack. No, sneak attack is the extra one. Do you have cunning
sneak
action?
attack. The extra. My cunning action. Hang on.
Don't you? Isn't there something that? No,
Yeah.
I'm thinking of somebody else. I thought you had some ability to do a
No.
second.
No. No, I have the uncanny dodge.
Yeah.
I have the sneak attack. You know, which is the extra 3d6.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Anyway, so yeah, that's all.
No, I'm staying there. I'm staying there.
Staying there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So right. Okay. Yeah.
I had a great.
You could move away if you wanted.
No, I'm fine.
That's what I think. Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
you're going to stay there. And next up then is Torvi.
Okay, I'm going to go over here to catch me spear.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go over here to Coleman and drag him over to the door with me.
Okay. Good thinking. So yeah, as we've learned that. Well, no, I shouldn't have said anything about him not being getting an attack of opportunity on him. So I thought you were going to get your spear and run back around and kill East, but anyway.
Well, I still have movement.
Maybe a dragon.
My action is Coleman, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grabbing him is an action,
Yeah,
I
that's
suppose.
it.
Like the second attack as part of my thing.
But you have to grab him first, don't you? Is that?
And I'll just have a quick look. Is it you only get the second action if you're? Let's clear.
Says attacks per action 2.
Attacks per action, 2 attacks. Yeah, but if you take your action as that drag thing, is that all of it? Like, is it only if you do one attack you get the other one?
That's what I'm wondering. So I put Coleman back, attack somebody, and then leg it with Coleman.
No, yeah, you won't be able.
I can only do one thing, can I?
Yeah, you'll get 2 attacks.
Okay, well look, I'll keep Coleman here by the door, and I'm actually going to stand in front of him. So Coleman's going to be where the dagger is now because I have my dagger back.
Okay, I'll get rid of that off the floor.
Yeah, and put Coleman there. So I'm going to stand here with Jim to kind of keeping Coleman at the front door where it's open.
You can use your bonus action to try and recharge it if you want.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. So
2d6 you can roll. Okay, so
here's what. Oh look,
No.
2 bastard.
No.
2.
Anyway, you still have to.
Still have me spearing anyway.
Yeah.
And I have Coleman.
Yeah.
So Coleman is supposed to be behind me, between me and Jim and the door.
Yep. So Adam's up.
Mm-hmm.
Adam, you're up.
So I don't think that Adam has. Does Adam have his spiritual weapon up from the last time?
Don't.
He was using it, but I can't
You
remember.
might have, yeah.
He did use it because I remember him doing the home.
Yeah, because he did. He put his
he
sword
said,
away.
yeah, because he used that.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was doing the home.
Yeah, and he uses that. Cool. So I'd say then he might pull out just his regular sword as well, and there on on East. I'm gonna go for the spiritual weapon, but also go for. I'll do the spiritual weapon first. So I think it should be. I just want to check his attack bonus. So I'm just gonna roll on Albert Rodeo, so it'll be +6 to hit.
14.
So yeah, D20. No, miss with the spiritual weapon. And he'll go. Then he'll go for a long sword attack. But actually, before I do that, he's gonna move. He can't really without provoking. I'll stay there. So yeah, where's the long sword attack?
Shit.
Sorry.
Hang on a second.
What?
East is paralyzed. You're at advantage.
Oh, still. Oh, he is. Yeah. Okay, I'll roll the.
No, I should have hit him then.
Yeah,
Just
sorry. I just.
No,
Wait, remember this is
don't do it. No, don't do it again.
I'm not. I said you should have remembered as well. So
We'll get him next time.
14, Phil? Is it 14 or 15
yeah.
to
No,
be?
it's 14. You're true.
On the money and
Critical.
automatic crit because he's
'cause you're
paralyzed,
melee.
isn't it?
Yeah, and because you're a melee. Yes, correct.
Oh, cool. So 2d. That's 2d8. I think it's just really quickly. I want to check spiritual weapon on his sheet because I want to see do you add or spellcasting bonus or is it just the?
I have a
the
sheet
attack,
up here.
yeah.
I have it up here.
Yeah, it is. So it's +3. Yeah. So what did I roll there? 5 + 3, 8 force damage.
And again, it's critical.
So 5 plus 3. No, that was 2d8. That was 2d8. I got a 5 and a 3, and then modified. Yeah, so 8 total with the crit. Fortunately,
Right. Sorry, that was who?
what did I get? I got a 2 and a 3 or something.
That was East, yeah. Yeah.
On East, yeah. So
yeah.
8 force damage to East.
He only had 3 hit points left anyway. So East is dead. With that, East who was paralyzed and died. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. So yeah, Whacker, you can kick his.
No, that's all good.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kicking him in the head when he's lying on the ground.
Kick him in the nuts while he's at it.
Coleman is up. So Coleman is going to try and run out the street. And I don't think he's grappled. So Coleman is now that you've dragged him to the door, Coleman is running away.
Yeah, fair enough.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
He's
Coleman
alive.
gets to about there. Jim, you're back.
Cool.
Grab him.
It's only toilet left. So
Grab Cole.
okay, he's running out. So yeah, just want to see. Do I have anything? It's like I don't have hold person or anything.
Well, anyone can do grapple.
Yeah, you could grapple him. He's just a small, puny man.
Oh yeah. I'll try, but fucking good luck with that. I think. I'll see anyway. He's gonna run out. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
Go on. Jim's gonna try and grapple him.
So you go on
So-
roll there, and I'll roll.
Athletics check. Come on. 11 minus 1.
So Coleman, obviously the power of the Lord Anthony snorkel jacket from the 70s is he's slippery because it's quite a polyester material. So as you grapple onto them, he shoots away. So he's not grappled.
No,
Right.
didn't think so.
Yeah. The man who has no
bonus
abilities
action.
or
Just
no-
double check. Bonus action. No, unless I want to cast magic weapon on him. And...
magic missile into his head.
Could just persuade him. Just say, "We'll protect you. Don't run. We'll protect you."
Yeah, you don't know where the rest.
No, I mean, Jim is, but I mean, probably not very convincing from Jim running down, looking like a crazy wizard running down. No, come back! We have your best interest at heart. We didn't.
Whacker, you're up.
Well, I'm going to move around to toilet.
Jump on the table beside him, and away we go.
Okay, and right, we'll that's a 6, an 8, so nothing happens there. So I'm gonna just move to the door.
Okay, sorry, I just knocked this here. Doesn't that go back? Yeah, that's fine. 2 seconds there. Choose 2 seconds there. I'm just calling up the log myself. Closed down for some reason or other. My campaigns. Why won't that show me? Active campaigns. View campaign. Okay, so I'm just pulling up the game log there. Okay, so yeah, you unfortunately you missed, and we have who have we got? It's the critter himself. So he is.
I think it's me. Is it, or, no,
Toilet. Oh, Tig, sorry. Oh, it wasn't Whacker at all. Sorry, that was my fault completely. So, Tig, yeah, it is your go.
No, bar.
Took them out of turn. Sorry.
Bastard.
What am I at?
You're kind. I run up here again, so and I'm just gonna go swinging for him again. So, first hit is
Connor.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
another crit.
Oh, another crit.
Christ.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll do the double damage. I'd say you take 4 off that anyway, because I only add the modifier once. Is this on a crit?
No, it's the same.
Modifier one, yeah.
Sorry?
Oh, okay.
For a crit, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you roll the dice twice, but you only any pluses.
okay.
You only add them once.
Oh,
I'm
right,
just hit the
okay.
4 off that. So
But you
that's
can, I
fine.
mean, if you want, you can.
Yeah, so that's 16 and 8, so it's 24.
Oh, that has to finish him.
24, yeah, is enough. 18 is enough to kill him.
Nice.
So, yeah.
You cleared the room.
We. Well, I think...
Jim, come back! Yeah, it's over.
I think, Tig, after your carry on the previous timeline,
I know, yeah.
Yourself. So yeah,
Redemption for Toy.
he is dead. So yeah, the room is cleaned. So
Nice.
and with that, we're out of combat.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay. There's a couple of little knives belonging
Him
to
is
those.
traveling with Coleman.
Okay, yeah.
Ty, get out! Yeah.
So,
I'll go out and get Coleman in because I'm like going, we saved you. You're safer in there. There's more of them things out here. There's no more in there because we just killed them all.
Yeah, I'm just going to run to the loo there quickly. So, plan what you... Actually, now's a good time to actually decide. So, you've calmed down Coleman, or he's still a flight risk, and you've grappled him, you're holding him by the hooded Lord.
Yeah, my dragon.
The hooded Lord actually jacket. So, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Have a chat what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to drag him back in and make him fix the fucking harp.
And remember, we have to keep note of the time because we'll bump into ourselves. What did we get? An extra 30 minutes or something like that?
Yeah.
Like that,
So we just need to be sensitive of the time. But we either convince him to come back in and build a harp in rainbows that we've just cleared, or we go somewhere a little quieter and rebuild a harp.
Well, I think we should stay in rainbows because it is a protected. Like, remember they said it took them longer to get through because it was an old pagan.
Well, have they broken that down at this
No,
stage?
because it's only
I'm wondering if we're better off having them outside. Wasn't the sun damaging them? So if more came.
Yeah. Should we go up to Stephen's Green?
Stephen's Green and get him to...
You know, up to one of the public parks, sit down, get him to rebuild the harp.
Yeah, why not?
Get a few cans. We'd be grand. We go up there with all the punks and mods. We'd be fine. That's where they hung out in the 80s. The punks and mods hung out in Stephen's Green. The punks were on one side of Stephen's Green and the mods were on the other. And then we would have regular skirmishes. Skirmishes.
Yeah.
A better time, I'd say. Better than Scoves that'd be there now.
Yeah, because it was because you had in O'Connell Street and all the statues as well. So the punks were at one statue, the mods were at another statue, the new romantics were at another statue, the skinheads were at another statue. But everybody had their own meeting point.
Yeah.
So you'd all hang around your statue on the steps and there'd be mob. But it was great because like nowadays everybody kind of looks the same, whereas in those days,
everyone was the same,
yeah, everybody was part of a kind of culture gang. You know what I mean? And then you had the long-haired hippies like this one.
I was never a hippie. I was a rocker.
He was a rocker. The rockers were up the top at the scummy end of Parnell Street. That's where the
It's all a bit the Warriors.
Yeah.
That's what it was like in Dublin in the 80s. It was every Saturday from 11 o'clock in the morning. People would go in and meet up, and you'd hang out all day in town, and then you'd go clubbing or dancing to your own specific club or whatever that night.
That's what we did. That pub we were in earlier on in the adventure in the Foggy Jew. That's where we used to go. Was into the Foggy Jew.
We'd go there and we'd be there from like 3 in the afternoon, get pissed, go to McGonagall's at closing time, which was like...
McGonagall's? Oh,
wow. You didn't come out in McGonagall's with bruises. Were you even in McGonagall's? It was mental.
Oh, I love that sparkling white, shitty apple, fucking sparkling apple wine.
Yeah, it was after the pub closed. Did stuff they used to sell.
Or was it? Do you remember it was?
No.
It was like a pear cider.
Pear cider, sparkling, awful muck. Yeah. And it was like a pint bottle of it.
Yeah.
Gosh. Oh, it was class.
Yeah, it was pear cider. It was awful.
Yeah. Because they didn't have a spirits license. They only had some sort of a fucking... McGonagall's was brilliant. Some of the bands in there.
Oh, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Yeah.
Never got to play there, but yeah, brilliant. What a great spot.
Place to go to mental. There was always friends every night at it.
Sure, that was another underground pub.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Yeah, I was only looking recently there to see what's there now. Do you remember the blue? It was a blue door, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a blue door, big royal blue door kind of.
Definitely a little canopy that looked like a cheap kind of theatre type thing.
Yeah.
For some porno.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never remember. I mean, I was never there before close, so I presume it didn't open until late.
Oh, after the pub's closed.
Yeah.
Because I think it used to be up in Bartley Duns or somewhere, and then you'd go down to
Yeah.
McGonagall's. Oh my god, yeah, that was a brilliant place. I haven't got McGonagall's ready, so don't go there. Anyway, it's too early. They're not open.
Yeah, Philip, what's at the moment in Rainbows? What time of day are we at?
It's probably about four-ish, because they were going in there for a pint before they did their soundtrack. They were in the underground for 5, so we'll say it's around 4 o'clock.
And our I don't know what they are. Ourselves are due to arrive here at 5 o'clock, aren't they?
Fuck it, yeah.
So we might go.
Yeah, they're
We were saying because it's out in the daylight, we might go to Stephen's Green with Coleman to make him fix the hair.
Okay. So you're going to head up. You're going to head up there. You're going to head up towards Stephen's Green.
Yeah, it's only up Georgia Street anyway, and then it cut off down the
you're
side.
going that way. You're going via Bartley. You're not going up Dame Street that way. So you start. Okay. So
Because we're avoiding the Dublin Castle with all the police and all the to-do ones. We're going the opposite direction.
yeah.
right.
Because we don't want to be bringing attention to ourselves.
Yeah.
So we really just want to go somewhere quiet to get him to finish building that.
So we go up Georgia Street and down the laneways and get him into Stephen's Green where it's all quiet.
Yeah. Let me just get something ready here.
I mean, assuming he'll go with us without having to, knock him out,
Yeah.
Yeah.
without having to get Tig to persuade him,
I'll just throw him over his shoulder and carry him one of the other. Fine.
I think now with 5 of us walking around him, he's not really going to get far. Like,
No, he's not, is he?
No.
Okay. Sorry.
Bill, I have my 2nd level of exhaustion now, so that means on the 2nd level my speed is halved as well. Now,
Okay.
so do you want to work that out of combat or just in combat?
I'm not too okay. It'll just take walking. It'll be more for combat that you won't have your distance you can move. It's just going to take you longer. You're wanting to take a break. You're not going to walk the kilometer or the mile or whatever it is from Georgia Street all the way up to it. So I just want to look at something here on this.
Plus, then while he's fixing the harp, we can be having a short rest because he said it'd take him a couple of hours.
Yeah.
No, so we could put in for a short rest at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Just let me do something
Wait,
here.
Connor.
Mm-hmm.
No.
2 seconds.
Because do you get your speed back after short rests, Mikey?
I think it's a short rest. Yeah, I think
you'll recover 1 level of exhaustion.
Yeah, I'll go back to the 1st level.
Yeah. Sorry.
Is that exhaustion because is it rage? Is that what brings on the...
It's because I frenzied in the rage. So it's kind of like an extra level of rage.
Okay.
So.
Sorry, I'm looking for something here. I just can't find it.
And what's your character, Mikey? A fighter, is it?
Barbarian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So not only can he rage, but then he can frenzy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, the frenzy lets me... gives me an extra melee attack on my turn, so I get 3 attacks.
As a bonus, actually,
Yeah.
Same kind of barbarian that Boltag was in the Strahd game.
Yeah.
But the payback is the exhaustion after a couple of rounds of combat.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like exactly. Yeah. You can choose when you rage to I'm gonna go extra hard, and
or something.
you get the extra attack. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you just wear yourself out because you're doing 3 attacks, whatever, instead of 2 every round.
Sorry.
What do we say? What were we saying, Mikey? It'd be the what we were talking about, saying that with Tiger, if he does the frenzy, and it's the what's the thing? It's like the smelling salt things. What's the thing?
Oh yeah, the more smelling salt that the Oxys use. Yeah.
Yeah, break the thing. So yeah, and then he goes but then but he does the come down then.
So you're starting to walk up Georgia Street towards, and you're going to swing up. Are you going to go past the arcade and then turn left?
Yeah, we're going to take all the little lanes and alleyways to avoid as many people as possible and guards and.
Are you going to cut through the arcade?
No. We're going to go up past.
Let's go through the
Oh,
arcade.
for fuck's sake. Okay, let's go through the arcade.
I'm just asking. I just want to get
It's
it
not-
in my mind.
Be out in the light so the monsters
Oh,
can't
okay,
get us. So
okay.
we need to stay in the light.
Okay.
But
So and Coleman. So Coleman's there, and Coleman goes, where are we going?
we're just going to Stephen's Green for a short rest.
No, I'm going home.
No, you couldn't possibly
I'm
go.
going home. I'm going home. I'm going
Those
home.
things are waiting in your
I don't
house for
ca-
you.
No, they don't know where I live. I'm going home.
No, they
I'm
didn't
going
believe
home.
you.
I'm going
You didn't
home.
know you'd be there,
No,
did you?
no,
They turned up. Oh no,
I'm going
you're
home.
not going anywhere. We're keeping you.
Yeah. So actually, I better.
Great
go.
charming. Gray's
No.
going to train you.
Yeah, but just is anyone good in persuasion?
Okay,
Just to
so
say,
I'm just moving you this way. So you're heading up this way because this is where this is Georgia Street. So you're heading off down this direction.
Yeah.
So okay, let's just get some.
I got a +3 to intimidation.
I mean,
Oh, that
Yeah.
might be good.
Okay.
But now, the only thing is, because I've got the exhaustion, I'm at disadvantage on skill
Okay.
checks.
So
Yeah.
right.
what's your persuasion?
So,
I've
There.
Are you
had
gonna try-
+5 to deceive him, not +2 to persuasion. If we want to try and lie
Well,
to him.
you've the strongest persuasion then.
Yeah.
yeah, you're better off trying to persuade him, because I got the
Okay.
It's
disadvantage.
either that or Adam,
Forced to persuade you,
Yeah.
it doesn't work.
hold person for 1 minute, all right? Tig, we grab him and we take him somewhere. Well, I suppose like Jim could be, we don't really know what's going on here any better than you do. You know, we were told get this harp, get it fixed. We don't know why you're able to do it, but you are able to do it. And I don't want to alarm you or anything, but we've done this once before, all right? Where these guys came and we were
That's terrible.
there in time. We weren't there. We weren't there to save you, basically. And you cut a long story short, you died.
So.
Video games aren't really a thing yet, but sort of like we reloaded a save. It was like we rewound the tape and we went back.
Yeah. So
Record something off the TV where there was a sex scene and you could sort of see a bit of something and you wore out the tape. It was rewinding it constantly.
Well, it's probably just the tracking needs adjustment. So there's a little dial under it, and you can adjust the tracking if the picture's not looking good as Coleman is going on in his run. But as he's saying that he's trying to move
Look,
away.
if you want to be rid of us,
All right, look.
Yeah, I
Whacker's
do.
you want to be rid of us.
I do.
Whacker's
I'm
going to
gonna
stand
have to
over
fix
He goes,
to Coleman and cast charm person.
okay.
So I'm not sure how I do that. It just says wisdom 13.
Okay.
But what do I throw?
So
Saving throw, is it?
that's up to Coleman to try and. So is it?
Yeah, he has to do a saving throw and he has to beat 13, I assume. Yeah.
So he's 8 plus his. Or sorry, yours is probably 8 plus whatever. So so he fails that. So read out that spell, Ray, just so we all know.
Okay. I have to be able to see them in range. It must make a wisdom saving throw and does so with an advantage if your companions are fighting. Now, we're not in combat now. If it fails to save and throw, it's charmed by you until the spell ends, and that's 1 hour. The charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance.
Yeah. Oh, hello. How are you? I didn't recognize it's yourself.
Hey, Coleman.
Well, yeah,
I just told you engineer for you on one of your gigs.
Yeah, that's it. That's how we know each other.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. I don't know these people here. They're very strange, especially that Scottish fella. And
He's a bit odd. Yeah, he's a bit odd.
I don't know. I'm going
Maybe
to
he's
go
got a
home.
brain tumor.
Have you got your car with you? Can you drop me home?
I tell you what we need to do, Coleman. We have a little job for you to do before you do that, so you need to just come with us. We just need to get off the street here.
Yeah, I don't know.
And,
Where are we going?
We're just going up to go Stephen's Green. We're going to sit around the duck pond and we're going to do a little puzzle.
I think you might recognize Stephen's Green. They filled in the duck pond.
They didn't fill in the duck pond.
Oh, they did.
Oh, in this world. Look, we'll go
Okay.
up to it, maybe the bandstand, somewhere nice,
They
comfortable,
pulled
relaxed.
the bandstand
But
is gone as well.
we need to get away from these monsters, and we'll tell you what's been going on. So come with
okay.
us, we're all friends here.
So what way are we going to go?
So, what way do you want to go up to the Greenback? Should we go down Dame Street or up Georgia Street?
Everybody's going up down Dame Street to go to the castle. We're trying to avoid as many people as possible.
Okay, so we're going up Georgia Street.
Yeah. Okay. You're heading up that way. As you get to there, roughly,
The road disappeared.
The road. It's like the Langoliers. You hear. You hear. What a state you one, fucking state you one, and you hear this. You're wanker. You're a fucking wanker. And this other voice going, look at the head in your one. Hey, missus, where'd you get that head?
Where's that coming from?
You notice there's a couple of crows have just started flying around you. Well, they're a bit odd. They sort of look like crows, and they're flying around you, and they're going.
Yeah.
They second
bow and arrow out.
Yeah. So
Get me bow and arrow out there. I'm just prepared. I'm going. They fucking.
Okay. So do you want to roll for initiative there?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Cheeky fuckers.
Boxy bastards.
Right.
Oh shit! I'll have to re-roll that again.
No.
You didn't roll your one.
Oh,
Percy's
I got a natural 1, so I'm 3.
Tiger's on his 1.
3.
Yeah.
7. I'm just gonna roll.
Yeah.
Where's my one gone?
I'll roll here because I can't
Me,
roll.
that's you. Oh, I got a 20 plus 2.
Oh, yeah.
22.
Oh, yeah.
I got an anti 20.
Oh yeah, because you've plus 2 to your ones. Where the fuck are you on?
22 is me.
Yeah, 22. Yeah.
Adam got a 7 as well, but he's got higher dex than Jim.
Okay, and Jim got a 7. I'm gonna give Adam 8. So okay, just and
Yeah.
They're fancy looking crows, aren't they?
Yeah.
You notice they actually look very natural. They look.
No, they certainly don't.
Sorry, where's the other one? Bridget, and she got 10. Okay, so should be up on the tracker there now. So Torvi, it's up to you, and
Richard and who?
Percy.
Percy.
Actually, I'll label them just so we know which one is which. So yeah, what are you doing, folks? So
Okay,
where are you this here going?
I'm going to see can I charge up me spear.
No, wanker. And Richard's going.
Marcus throwing peanuts at them.
Yeah, he's going. So and they're flying
sick.
around.
Yeah.
And he's
6.
going, yeah.
What?
Have you seen your mother recently?
Who's your mother?
So they don't answer.
I left all this behind in Glasgow.
We're just shouting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Go on, you good thing. So what are you doing, Torvi?
Exactly the bloody same.
So all they're doing is hurling abuse at us. They're not doing anything other than that.
No, they're
Are
not.
they haranguing us, buzzing around, or just sitting at the side of the road?
They're flying menacingly at you.
Okay.
So
But I am
Torvi's called to
going
do
to-
something first.
Okay, well, I've charged up me spear.
Oh, you did indeed.
I did, yeah.
I just said you did indeed. You got a 6.
But I'm taking out me short bow.
Okay.
And I'm targeting Percy. Little shit.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait. I'm targeting Bridget because she's closer to Coleman.
Okay. Bridget.
Oh, sake.
So you roll and it goes, stay to your one. Fucking stay over. So, are you moving or
Fuck
doing
you.
anything else? Are you moving, Torvi?
I'm going to step in here in front of Coleman.
Okay. Right, so Percy is up. So Percy comes down, flies down, and starts pecking at you. I'm going, wanker, wanker, wanker. And Percy is, what is Percy to attack? Where the fuck is it? Oh yeah, +5. Okay, 1, 2, 2, they do a bit of damage. Okay, so 5 onto this. 6. Okay, so he's not doing any harm really, but is hovering around beside you. Whacker, I think you're up next. Yeah, Whacker, you're up.
Yeah. I'm going to throw Chill Touch at Bridget.
Right, okay. So...
No. That's
Just
a,
what are you drinking? Oh, you were. That's what's wrong with you.
that's a miss.
Yeah.
No.
Um,
That doesn't
The
do
answer to
anything
that
yet.
question is always yes.
Yeah.
and I'm going to... I'll stay where I am.
All them appletini's gone to Whacker's head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Bridget flies over to flying around and go, you're starting, and flies over to Jim and is going to do nothing. Okay, so that's the end of them.
Yeah.
There was any harm to delaying us.
Adam,
Yeah,
you're up.
we could just keep going until they start really attacking us. Keep moving forward.
Adam is going to
Can I?
with the longsword, just kind of holding it over his head at Jim, and this thing flapping in front of Jim's face, and kind of like hold still, Jim. The force will guide my hand, and just swinging it, just right in front of Jim's face. He closes his eyes and he does that. He just swings at Jim's face.
Yeah.
I have to do it on Albert because I can't roll off of 19 plus.
That's good enough. You don't
That's
need
going to
plus.
do it.
You don't need
There'll be
plus.
feathers flying.
It was very, very nearly. One. He was swinging at Jim's face with a sword.
Okay, so what's
Sorry, just clear that. D10 plus. Sorry, it's rolling. 3 plus 3, 6.
And that was Bridget, isn't it? You're waving at.
It's not magic or anything.
Yeah, that's Bridget you're waving at.
Yeah, Bridget is in front of Jim.
Adam is just flying around. Look with his eyes closed.
Not magic or
and
anything.
He slices through and he slices Bridget clean in half. So Bridget just splits into a sackcloth bag, and just bits of stuffing and stuff just fall out onto top of Jim's head. So he's there with the remains of a stuffed crow. Crow on sitting on top of his head.
That's worse than shit, Jim.
Yeah. Jim, it's now your turn to react.
Right. Yeah. I'll tell you this, Adam. Same thing that I told my father. I'm not wearing a toupee. Pulls it off his bald head. And yeah. He's looking at this. He's like, so that's it, Adam. You got to deal with these guys. And he's looking at Percy, and he's going to go on, square goal like, and he's gonna he'll thrust a little mime of a headbutt forward and cast Toll the Dead. The swear crow make save.
Wisdom, isn't it? Wisdom save, isn't it?
Yeah, 15.
15. Okay, and plus
15.
Plus 1 to this, so. And with that, no, the swear crow does not make pass the save.
It'll be D8. 2D8 actually. Sorry. 6 necrotic, so just little ding, little bell sound.
Ding, and with that, poor old Percy just stops and falls on the ground right beside Torvi's feet.
And I kick him over the other side of the road. You little shit.
And a 19A comes down and drives over.
What's that?
Okay, so they're swear crows. They're from Luke and Samantha are doing their own creature content for D&D, so they had some monsters and stuff that I bought off them, character sheets, and that was to them. So they basically just abuse you. They don't understand. They don't understand what you're saying to them, and they just instead of bird songs, they just
They're
abuse
cool.
it. Yeah, so
They're like little scanger boards.
yeah.
right.
Actually, I did have a character for them. I don't know why I didn't pop it up. I did make a little token of them. Maybe
We need to remake Hitchcock's The Birds with them. It'd be hilarious.
Yeah. It's quite hard. It's quite hard. That's them there, actually. That was what they're meant to look like. I had a token out for them. So they're made out of like.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So they've no hit points. They do a bit of damage, and they're actually a very strong armor class, but they've no health. So you're continuing on towards Stephen's Green, and you manage to get there fairly unmolested. Believe it or not, apart from the crows. So I'm just going to pull up a new thing. Would you believe I actually had every intention of doing Stephen's Green, making it up, because Whacker commented last week that you should go to Stephen's Green and lie on the grass for a rest.
For a rest, yeah.
And I said, oh shit, they'll probably go to Stephen's Green.
Oh, yeah.
But then when I saw Dunica telling us to go off down to Sir John Rogerson's Quay, I thought that's where you'd end up instead. So I'll just draw your characters. So you walk under the gates of you're going. Sorry, I won't. Which entrance are you taking?
The main entrance, in the corner.
So you go under the arch, and you hear something as you go under the arch, coming from the arch. So we'll say, for all intents and purposes, the arch is down around. Well, so here's the arch. I'll draw actually a wall. Here's this doesn't look like Stephen's Green, but I just we'll say that's the boundary wall. It's much smaller than you remember.
Green.
Yeah.
Well, it's bigger than one Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll put
fine to me. Yeah, it's fine to me, Phil. I've no idea what Stephen's Green looks like, so
you do.
very well be exactly what it looks like.
How the fuck do I'll do this like that? Can I do this? Will this work? Yeah. So there's this is it's all happening. Look, just in front of you. So there's the duck pond. There's the duck pond, and that's the little bridge over it. So you're there. There goes the bridge, and the bandstand is very small. It's in a very small part of the park. So the bandstand is here, and it's very small. So what we'll do is actually I can.
So we've come through the entrance and we've heard some sound as we went under the arch.
Yeah.
Well, you were in the middle of Dublin. There's loads of sounds.
I like a more of a cracking sound from the arch as opposed to just buses going up and down the road. Cracking.
I mean, stay away from water, lads, because Jorgenmander and all that. So the furthest corner away from water is where we're going to be.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
Sorry, I'm just looking for your tokens. So I'm just going to put you. Oh, come on, Torvy, stop acting the maggot. Whacker and.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest, everybody. I mean, those crows. I think that's the weirdest thing that's happened to us. All this.
I think we were a little harsh on them. We should have just given them a few shillings like you would any other stanger and they'd have fucked off.
Yeah.
I know. Give them an inch. I know you give them 50p and then next week your windows are broken.
Sorry,
got to put them in their place.
I can't find you, Jim, for some reason or other.
Adam's not there.
I have you. And Adam, you're with Adam. Okay.
Right.
Oh, so yeah, you're coming into. Oh, for fuck's sake, there isn't a circle there. I don't know what's after happened there. Adam made a bit of an accident of himself. Okay, so what are you doing, guys?
So we're not going to go too far away from the gate, but we're equally not going too close to the water, I don't think.
Did that cracking sound? Did it sound like the arch was about to fall down?
No, it wasn't a big, but it was like
like a sonic kind of feel, like you felt it more than you heard it.
It was a
sound. Was it magical?
probably was some. Yeah, it wasn't natural, or it's the type of thing that if you heard it coming from your house, you'd be a bit worried about if there's something's going to fall off it. All right, but it doesn't sound like it's all about to collapse.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it doesn't sound good either.
Hmm.
It doesn't sound
Okay.
structurally. Jim, you're the structural engineer, or you were last week.
Yeah. Jim is gonna. Well, you see,
Get away from the arch.
Yeah, we should move away.
if we're waiting here, we move away from here. But if we're sitting down for 10 minutes,
Yeah.
now unless something happens, obviously in the meantime. But Jim's gonna sit down, and as a ritual, just so it doesn't use a slot, he's gonna start doing detect magic. So take 10 minutes
Okay.
to do a ritual.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then,
now,
assuming nothing happens in 10 minutes, he'll go kind of walk the perimeter and
Mhm.
see.
Yeah, I just.
You
well, I
know,
think
we'll
we should.
go
Is
around
there
the
another
arch
exit
anyway.
screen, Phil?
Sorry.
There's one at the back.
Is there an exit at the back as
Yeah,
well?
let's
A
sit there.
ceiling screen, and the exit's still
The
there?
exits. You just imagine. I just didn't have this drawn,
Yeah.
so just
Oh, that's
imagine.
fine. I just want to make sure we have other exits if we need them.
Yeah.
So we're going to kind of. Well, I would suggest we stay kind of close to the exit, far away from the water,
Yeah.
and just kind of again surround Coleman and get him to fix. What are you
Okay.
convincing him to fix the
Yeah,
thing?
he still looked charmed by me.
And we can all take a short
Right, lads,
rest.
I'm getting a call. I'm getting a call there just as Jim is doing
Oh,
that for
whatever.
10 minutes. I just have to
Yeah.
take this. I'll just be a few minutes.
Yeah.
Jim's casting that.
Okay.
And we can take a short rest so Ty can get some of his.
Yeah, so
I actually don't get the exhaustion level back until a long rest. I was reading it there.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, finishing a long rest reduces it by 1.
Okay. So your
So,
You get a hit point back.
your movement is at disadvantage.
Oh no, my movement is half and my skills at disadvantage. Yeah.
Okay.
So we need to protect Ty. Or could someone cure Ty?
Adam could. No, not from exhaustion.
No.
No.
Caution, just a rest.
Do you need potions or curing Ty?
How are your health? Of
Yeah,
you guys,
mine's
in
fine.
general.
Mine's pretty good, I have to say.
Mine's not bad. Mine's like. Oh, gotcha. Mine's
Someone-
27.
I was looking at them. Is it you, Whacker? You're not great, is it, or someone?
No, I'm not actually. I thought it was better.
You got a potion.
Oh, I do, yeah.
Adam can cure, can't he? He can
He can
cure
as a
Will.
spell, yeah, he can, and I can do that now for you if you want. Well,
But he might not want to use one of his spell slots.
he's
That's
going to
the-
use it. Actually, he's going to get them back. Look, yeah. I mean, if you, how much? What's your?
Oh, he'll
damage
get
roll?
one back with a short rest, won't he?
He
And
will,
anyway.
yeah. He'll get some of his
Yeah.
stats back.
What?
For
So,
a
Use
short
his
rest, and do we not regain HP anyway with our hit dice?
You're assuming you're going to be able to rest for an hour. I'm just talking about.
Oh, that's
you've
true. Yeah,
just gone out of combat.
Yeah.
Gone into a
Yeah,
path.
that's true.
You've been attacked already. I just think it
Yeah.
would be a natural thing.
Yeah,
To,
that you'd be
Heal up.
getting.
Yeah.
yeah.
And if we do manage to get a short rest, your Adam will get one spell slot back in anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
and is Adam's spell slot, is that for the group or
He
just...
can cure. How many can he cure?
It's just per person.
Okay, but he can do us all in one spell.
No,
I
no.
don't need it.
No, well then I'll take my own potion of healing then.
A creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8. There is no.
Right.
Yeah. So no. It's
Well, do
just,
Ty then. Who's the worst tiger?
how much
What's
damage?
Adam and Walker like?
I'm flipped.
I'd say Whacker needs it more. I have 27 HP. I'm not too bad. Like,
Well, I've 27 as well. Yeah, that's what
Okay.
I'm left with. So no, but I have a potion of healing, so I'm gonna take that. So I assume we'll do that.
What's he again?
We're great. 2d4 2. Okay, so I'll do that. 2d4 plus 2.
what's Jim's health actually? Because I know he's fairly
Yeah, that's
squishy.
why I
Like,
was saying Jim got a baiting.
Jim.
he's low armor class anyway.
So
Seven.
I've rolled 7 plus 2, so I'm gonna take 9 hit
Nine
points
health.
back.
Yeah, you can heal.
I'm not yet.
Jim is actually at 25 only. So I think Adam is going to do a heal on Jim and a heal on Tyke. Okay?
Yeah, fair enough.
So I'll just go back to Adam. So
I'm 46.
Okay.
I'll mark them up.
I mean, potion of healing is
So
gone.
spells
Only if you want another one anyway.
and
I have a
Cure
potion.
Wounds. Okay,
Yeah.
so he's going to cast Cure Wounds on you, Tyke.
Okay.
So 1d8 plus 6.
Okay.
And he's going to cast Cure Wounds on Jim. So another 1d8 plus 6. We'll let Jim roll that for himself when he comes back. So 1d8. Yeah, 1d8 plus 6. What did you get, Tig? Was there anything decent?
I'm just trying to set it up now. 1 second. So 1d8 plus 6. So that's roll 1 plus 6, 7. Could be worse.
Yeah.
Actually, couldn't. But 24 still ain't bad.
Yeah.
No, because when I rage anyway, provided it's not like magical damage, I get like half damage anyway.
Yeah. So, where are you going to go in the park?
Would it be reasonable to say we'll stay where we're kind of shown on we're in away from the entrance, but to the side along the
Where the railings there, like
exactly, in a relatively quiet spot, not too many people.
Yeah. So you can hear that bit of that crack sort of noise again, and as you do,
you son of a bitch.
The sun comes out and everybody starts singing happy songs.
No, I wasn't expecting that.
Oh yeah. So what? So you're sitting down. Okay. So what's happening with Coleman? I'm just wasting.
Well, we're talking to Coleman.
You still have one of those.
Yeah, he's still under my charm spell. I assume we're still within the hour.
Sorry, Ray, to cut you off there. Adam cast Cure Wounds on you, so roll 1d8 plus 6 wounds back. Jim.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just sitting down on the grass. So you're saying, Ray, you're
yeah. So he's still under my charm spell. I assume for about another half an hour.
Yeah.
So I'm just telling them, look, you saw all that crazy stuff that went on in Rainbows. We're the forces are good here, but to beat off these dudes, we need you to apply your skills to fixing this harp for us. So continue walking away. Do it right, but do it as quick as you can.
Yeah. Can I have a Mars bar?
No.
No, we'll get you a Mars bar. I think I might have some, so hang on a second. I got some crisps and some peanuts here, if that'll help.
Do you want a swig of Wixie?
Yeah.
What's your name? What's your name again?
Well, I'm Whacker.
Whacker. Like in the nursery rhyme. I'm not taking any sweets from you, and he starts laughing.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate, we share a name, but that fella sounds awful.
Yeah. So I don't believe in any of that, he says. So you're hearing that noise coming from the over towards the direction of the arch.
Should we
how long?
Give me away a bit.
It's been now.
Can we move closer to the other exit at the far side of Stephen's Green?
Can we start moving away from whatever
Just as you start saying that, you notice something starts peeling. It's like something's peeling from the side of the arch, and I think I have a token for this already. From the side of it, and of course I don't have the side of it. It's like one of the drawings, like the sculptured stuff in it. So it comes away from it, and this creature thing peels off the arch and manifests itself, and it doesn't look like this, but I'm going to use this token. So one of the drawings on the side of a creature comes off the side of the arch and scrabbles down to the ground and looks around furtively and spots you.
All right, boys.
Use up force.
Here we go.
And runs over beside you.
Are we in combat? Are we still free movement at the moment?
Well, you're still a bit of free movement. Don't forget, Tig is very. He's only half movement. So if you run away, he's left.
Like fuck you, lads. You'd be faster than me.
I'm wondering, should we?
Take a swing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stay behind me.
Right, so we've come up with so what the fuck do you want? There you go. What do you want, creature?
And he just sort of hisses at you, and it starts hissing at you.
Right, kill it.
Are you going to attack it?
Jim.
Hissing back. Fuck it.
Well, we're gonna have to. We're
gonna have to stop it.
When this thing comes hissing at us after what's been going on, we're not asking
taking any
questions.
chances.
And Jim, you
Jim
notice
touches Coleman and makes him invisible.
Nice one, Jim.
Okay.
Well, I assume. Well, hang on. Well, I was going to say because he was doing detect magic, but
Okay.
had 10 minutes gone by while I was
10
on the
minutes
phone.
hadn't gone by. So I need you to do make a DC saving throw
Who?
on your Jim on your whatever your spellcast modifier is, and you need 20.
Yeah. Need 20. So just okay. So intelligence. I need 20.
Your hair's too diddly.
What's that? 14 plus 7 is
21.
21.
So you got 21. So with that, you notice something very, very strange, and but yeah, but it works. What's his name? Coleman goes invisible, so he's at disadvantage. He's at advantage. Blah blah blah, isn't he?
Yeah. So if the creature
Yeah.
is going to have disadvantage if it's trying to get Coleman.
Okay. Yeah. No.
So
Sorry,
did Jim feel like something was trying
to you? That was someone else.
Yeah. Is that like it was trying to
Who knows?
block the magic? It did feel like a.
It felt like it was something draining away from you when you did that.
Oh.
Cool.
So I leave Coleman on. He's not on the chart because he got deleted off somehow or other when I cleared the thing. So with that, you've obviously started into combat. So will you all roll initiative, please?
20 for Tig.
20 for Tig. Okay, cool.
8 for me.
8 for
18
Torby.
for Jim.
18 for Jim.
12 whacker.
18 for Jim.
18 for Jim, is it?
Mm-hmm.
And Adam was. Sorry, 12 for Whacker.
And Adam is 11 plus 2. 13 for Adam.
And just do F5.
Okay. So,
Just grand.
Hunky punk.
hunky punk. So this creature is a hunky punk that's after not Ben's hunky punk, a different hunky punk, not the character she heated up. So Ben is sorry, not Ben is
Very interesting. I've seen it. It's very, very cool.
So I'm
Tiger's
going to rage. I need to write
Why
that
gets knackered?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to rage.
I'm gonna rage again.
I'm saying to make sure I have enough rages.
Yeah, you're allowed.
That's my third rage. I've one more after this.
Okay.
I'm not going to.
And then what, you collapse dead or something from exhaustion?
You're not.
I'm raging.
Yeah, you're not to
No.
take it going to.
Oh no, God no! If I frenzy now, it's like I can't remember what it is. It's
Yeah.
not good anyway.
Yeah.
I think I get disadvantage on all my attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might have to. You never know.
On attacks, yeah. I think
Right,
speed 0, then you die. I think
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
It's always an option.
Well,
Yes, it's always
Yeah,
an option.
has my health, then speed 0, then die. I think that's the way it goes.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to do 2 attacks on the Hunky Punk.
Okay.
So that is 22 to hit.
Yeah.
And-
that goes through.
And then 14 to hit for the second one.
The second one misses.
Okay, so I'll roll my damage then for the first one. I just realized there, I don't think I was adding my rage damage previously.
Oh, I don't think you were.
Yeah, plus 2. I was just going by the dice roll.
Plus-
So that's 11 plus 2 again, so that's 13 damage.
So as you smack this thing that just peeled itself off from the arch, it just shatters into glistening, sparkling little things, little motes, and they just float on the wind. But
Okay.
as that happens, you hear from behind you, well,
Oh, no way.
if it's
Which-
not my friends from before. So I'll just drop this coming into the arch. Wait, you see. So we'll stay with those initiatives and combats. You see Simon Luttrell, the Sheriff of Dublin.
Oh.
And he walks in, he goes, well, there we are. And where is that Scottish chap that killed me but didn't follow through? We have a reckoning, my friend.
Oh,
Don't we?
thank fuck it's not Bono.
Yeah. And you notice...
Thought it was Bono.
You notice as he comes in, he goes, Oh, have you not got your little puppy with you this time? I've brought my dog with me. And beside him is this snarling monstrosity of what is more wolf or bear than dog. And fluttering around their heads are two, you hear, fucking wanker, wanker. And there is another swear-crow flying around them. Okay, so they get to there. So, Tig, that was your goal. Are you moving? Are you running around? Shitting yourself?
No, I'm going to stick around Coleman for now. Let's see what happens.
Okay, Jim, you're up. Sorry, what the Hunky Punk does is if you would have failed the DC 12, you lose the spell slot. The spell slot doesn't work, and the Hunky Punk gets 1d8 extra damage. Temporary hit points.
Okay. So it kind of eats the spells.
Yeah, and powers.
That's cool.
You actually saving it made he only had 5 hit points, so you
Nice.
killed him fairly rapidly. Okay, Jim, you're up.
Yeah. So so we have what? This big beast is going to use a 3rd level slot, and he's going to cast Mind Spike and on Luttrell. And actually, because that's a divination spell, and at 6th level now, if I cast a divination spell, I think I can do it once per long rest or something.
Okay.
If I cast a divination spell, I get a spell slot back, but it has to be lower. So I'm going to get a 2nd level spell slot back when I do that. So Mind Spike is DC 15 Wisdom save for good old Simon.
Okay, so there's no modifier to this.
Yeah.
So I'll just do that now.
Oh.
Okay, 9. So no, that doesn't
9.
go through. Yeah.
But it's technically concentration, so that's going to drop invisibility on Coleman.
Fair, yeah, so.
Yeah, so he's visible now. Okay, sorry. I just rolled this damage. What is it? 4d8. Click on the thing.
20. So you do 23 damage to.
3 psychic damage.
And he goes,
To
you've gotten stronger.
yeah, I got good rolls.
He says you've gotten stronger.
And
since
23
we
psychic
last
damage, and
met.
now, yeah.
Was you?
And now, as long as he's on the same, yeah, in the office. Oh, unless someone else did the finishing blow, but
he's blaming you.
As long as me and him are on the same, as long as we're on the same plane of existence, I know exactly where he is at all times because I've driven this
He's in front of you.
through his.
I'll give you a clue. He's in front of you.
But if he tries to run, to run, we'll know where he is.
Okay, so
anyway.
I'm just going to very quickly. I'm just going to add Coleman because he got deleted off it. So just give me 1 second there. We'll add Coleman.
Yep.
And yeah, he doesn't have his stat. Same armor class and same as last time. So save him. Okay, and I'm going to. Oh, not that. Okay, sorry.
That's Jim's finish. He's just squeezing in there between Adam and Whacker.
So Coleman would have rolled.
Right,
okay, so Coleman is there. Not that he's going to do really anything. This is just more to keep track of him. Okay, so Adam, you're up.
Yep. Adam, I'm trying to think. He doesn't have healing word. Adam is gonna. How many can I do with a 2nd level bless? 3, so I can do 4. So I use 2nd level slot. I'm not going to be able to do that, so I'm just going to mark down that I've used one. So he's going to do bless on. He'll do it on Whacker, Torvi, Coleman, and Tig.
Okay. You just remember that.
So if all are D4 to your attack rolls and your saving throws.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll mark it. That was the 2nd level you did it, was it?
so I could do the 4 of them.
So he's no second or third level slots left, Ben. You're aware of that, yeah?
No, but I just thought to get us through. I guess I could.
He only has one first level slot.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, I'm just saying, he's only got one first level slot left.
He's only got one first. Okay, because it still looked like he had 3 on mine. To refresh the page.
Yeah, because he used them on heal.
See, it's not
cure
giving me
wounds
the life.
He cure wounds. Okay, are you doing anything else, though?
Well, yeah, I think he would do the bless. Who? Well, just to check, is anybody in bad shape?
That's why he did
No.
it.
Wise, because
Okay.
before the fight.
Yeah, that's why Adam did
Yeah.
it, because yourself and Tig weren't great. Whacker wasn't great, but Whacker took a healing potion. So, yeah. So just keep
Say, just in case, just because before that, whenever so if they were first level spells, I don't know if it got added, but he has a thing for being a life cleric. That when he uses a healing spell on someone, they get an extra 3
No, he didn't.
on top of whatever. So
He didn't. So, yeah, you take that and give yourself an extra 3 so as well, Mikey. No, because I didn't.
yeah, it was Jim got well up to max HP anyway, but just if anyone who got healed by Adam.
Mikey did a shit roll, actually.
Yeah, that's actually, yeah.
Okay, so with that, Whacker, you're coming up next. So Whacker, you're up.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Adam's just moving forward.
Right, yeah.
I'm targeting the beastie, the dog,
Okay.
and I'm firing my musket at him
Okay.
in the middle of Stephen's Green.
Yeah, why not? If you can't fire a musket, you probably, if you're a free man in the city, you probably can. So, the musket. 16. 16, and that's at the dog you're firing it at. That's at the death dog. Yeah, and that's going to go through. So, there's a whelp of pain.
15 damage.
15 damage. So the bullet comes out the other side of it, and there's a bit of a. There was a bark and all there. So there was a bit of blood trail as a bullet hole goes over and joins all the other ones from the rising.
And my bonus action, I'm reloading.
Okay, you reload it since it actually did. Your musket actually did damage for once. And you're staying where you are you?
I'll stay where I am, yeah.
Okay, so next up then is Olaf himself. And Olaf goes, well, enough of this silliness. And he, I have to read what he does. Sorry. What will he do? Oh, yeah, he has that.
Actually, this is a great time. Whacker was shouting, "Does your dog bite?" His best French accent.
Yeah. Okay, so he is going.
So there probably wouldn't be any bullet holes here from the rising because really old it's the kingdom of the Gales or the kingdom of the Celts. Yeah,
Thank you.
not in this timeline.
Thank you. No, there was a Dunleary, the Dunleary English, as they were known, tried to take over the city back in 1914.
That's
And
great.
they dug themselves into Stephen's Green, yeah, but they were quickly looted.
Yeah.
So, sorry, get my risings mixed up there. So Olaf runs towards Torvi and he looks around at you, Tag, and goes, "Oh, I see they have a new companion." And with that, he decides to try and bite you, Torvi. So we're looking at +6 to this. So the first thing he does is attempt to bite you. And he does at 24, I imagine.
Oh, Jesus.
So he bites you and
Taking chunks out of
he does you.
I have a bless on as well, don't forget. What happens with that?
Nothing much for getting bitten and stuff.
Attack
Just
rolls and
spear
saving
attacks,
throws.
and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Bites aren't good from this guy. So first thing that you do is... Really? That much?
Just get on with it!
I know, the first thing that happens is you take 1d6 plus 3 piercing damage. So it's 7 piercing damage. And you're going to take then 2d6 necrotic damage.
What does that do?
It won't really do much for your creature. It's just certain damage types can be resisted by certain creatures. So that's another 8 damage.
Jeez, that's a fair bit.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so that's his bite. That's his go. So Coleman is going to try and run away.
He's a fucking idiot.
Is he?
Yeah, because I would not run away from people that are protecting me. Thank you very much.
Because he's charmed with me.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'd like to tell him to stay with us. We'll protect him.
Okay, so he decides to... Okay, yeah, thanks for that, Whacker.
Bringing all this trouble down on top of him.
Yeah. Torvi, you're going to be up next.
Okay, I'm going to use me spear because it's charged.
Yeah.
And I'm... What's his face? Fuckface Coleman that's biting me, the cheeky little shit.
Okay.
23.
I think that's enough to get him. Let me just check. Yeah.
Okay, and what... I keep getting confused with this spear. What is it? It's...
You can't kick it because you're throwing it. So you go on to... There's the magical... so there's the normal spear attack. Then there's the magical spear attack.
Yeah.
Which is 2d something. Yeah, 2d something.
2d8, is it?
Yeah, 2d8 plus 1 or something, isn't it?
It says... Spear... 1d8 plus 3, is it?
Then you're at a higher level, so it's probably 2d8.
So 2d8 plus 3.
2d8 plus 3 is what you do.
That's 1. Sorry, I did that wrong. So that's 4 plus 7 plus 3, so 14 damage.
You only rolled 1d8 there.
I did a second one.
Oh, I didn't come up with my one. So 7. So what were your first d8 was 7. Second d8 was
4
and
3.
3. Oh, okay. So 14. So you do 14 damage to poor old Olaf.
And I get a second attack, don't I?
Oh, you do, yeah.
So I'm just going to. I'm just doing a normal attack with me. Same thing.
Okay.
15
That's
plus 21. 6.
Yeah, that's enough to connect. So this one is 1d8, I think, isn't it? Is your non
1d8 plus 3, yeah.
Yeah.
So 6 plus 3 is 9.
So where the first one seemed connected and did a lot of damage, and the javelin thing was sparking and flying, and Olaf really was hurt by it. When you did another jab into him, it did him a bit of damage, but yeah, it's not as much damage as you would have thought. So he takes that amount of damage. So he's definitely taken less damage to the non-magical attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Mark something. Okay, the dog is going to run over, and he doesn't like the look of the bald fella, so he's going to lock onto Tig, and he is going to bite.
Okay.
So he's going to try and bite you, and he's plus 4 to hit. So clear them out. Plus 4 to hit.
Technically, there's 2 ball guys, so you know.
I thought he was going for Jim.
Don't did I?
No, Jim has it. Yeah, I forgot Jim got rid of his toupee. 13.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the first bite, and then he's going to try and bite you again, and he does even worse. he gets a natural 1. Critical fail, if there's such a thing, and that's his go, which was fairly unimpressive.
How are we looking?
So we have the bird is gone. Oh, you're an old prick, you are, and flies over to Adam and lands on Adam's head, and is going to try and attack Adam. So 15.
Yeah, 15's a hit.
15's a hit, and just check the damage. So this is Clifford. 15 as... Where's the damage? 1d plus 3. 1d plus 3. 1d4 plus 3, isn't it? Yeah, 1d4 plus 3. Where's the d4 plus 3? He does 7 damage to Adam.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't put Adam's HP down. I can't
Okay. I'll do it
interact
there.
with the sheet.
So
But
I say 7, wasn't it?
he's what, 7? So
7.
he's at 23. So yeah, he's down to 16.
What have you got here now?
I haven't heard it from doing what's damage.
It's still magic. Or did you
No, I
use it?
did. So I
Just
had
a
to
spear.
charge it again.
Okay, so and next Tig, you're up.
Okay.
So magic roll back.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
going to attack the old dead dog there in front of me. So,
As you do.
Attack
so
the undead dog.
that is 14. Oh, wait, plus a D4.
Yeah,
because of the
you're
bless.
Yeah, that's enough to do it.
Lovely. And then I'll roll to hit. So that's 8 plus 2 as 10 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then I'll do another hit. And that is plus the 4.
Oh,
That's what? 9 plus 3, 12.
Okay, 12.
Or no, 12 to hit.
Oh, 12 to hit. Yeah, that's enough to get through, sorry.
Perfect. And then I'll do damage. So that is 10 plus 2, 12.
Which is what I thought it was the last time.
Yeah.
Okay, so that bullet that Whacker did a damage, and you're not helping matters for the poor
Nice.
old dog there, I must say.
The dog's in the chip.
Jim, you're up. I was going to say Whacker. Jim, you're up.
He's gonna now. Oh, shit, what's the range on the 15 foot? So trying to measure something. 5, 10, 15, 5. No, he's not able to get there. He's gonna go do the same thing. He's gonna a wisdom save on for old Olaf. DC 15.
Okay. And he's rolling 12, and his modifier is, I don't think, going to do him good on that. Okay, no, so he doesn't save.
Okay, so
He's fucking taking the baby.
48, not as good this time. 16 psychic damage
16, 2 seconds there.
to the brain.
Yeah.
Wait.
16.
Cool.
16 psychic.
Headbutt.
Shit. Sorry, I must do something here. 16, you say, damage, yes? Yeah, 16 damage. Okay, so yeah, Olaf is reeling from that.
Hey, shush.
And that was... Sorry, what type
It's
of
gonna
attack was
Jim
that?
is just gonna 5.
Oh, yeah,
10.
psychic, wasn't it?
It's magic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's magic.
Oh, sorry. It's just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Jim is just kind of running in the direction of the water, trying to
stop.
Okay.
stay
Olaf?
on the perimeter.
Olaf? Oh, not Olaf, sorry. Adam. Olaf.
Adam's gonna take a swing at this thing on his head
Yeah.
to try and off him.
No.
So where am
No.
I, Albert? I keep forgetting I can't roll on the sheet. What's that? 10 plus. It should be 10 plus 3. Hang on, why is that not? Oh, he's not proficient in the longsword. So 10 plus 3, 13 to
No,
hit.
unfortunately not for Adam. Not enough.
Oh. No.
Okay, Whacker, away you go. Whack away, all.
Okay. I'm going to. My musket, remember, is loaded. I'm now targeting Olaf, isn't it?
Olaf, yeah.
Yeah. 15.
That's good enough.
Connor,
15 damage, and then I get me 3d6,
Fuck, you do, yeah. Jesus.
and that's another 4.
So that's 19. So his bullet just... Actually, 2 projectiles left the barrel. And you could see following through. So the first one goes into him, and it just seems to plunge into his heart, and the second one follows through, and they come out the other side. And Olaf turns around to you and says, "It is nothing more than a mere grazing."
Oh, bastard.
Okay.
Right. I must
And-
get it put away.
So Olaf whistles like that, just exactly like that, and you hear from the airs, you hear a shower of pricks. A lot of yous, and 2 more of these little creatures fly over the fence from the direction of the Shelburne, and they start they're just hovering in the air. It's not their go yet or anything. They're Clifford and what was the other one's name? Where's he gone? Clifford and Clive on the sheet. So with that, Olaf is going to... First thing he's going to do, he's still beside Torvi, and this time he says, "I've had enough of you people," and he is going to try and claw you, Torvi. So this is +6 to hit.
Why not?
+6. Oh, for fuck's
Oh, well.
sake! So he gets
Is that
4.
you know the bless? Does that do anything to? No, it doesn't.
No. So
No,
that's
it's
his
not.
first. So he
Now-
tries to claw you, and he misses, but he's actually going to. Let me just check. I can do this.
What does the bless do?
Only one of which can be a bite. Okay, so he's going to try and claw again. The bless increases you on your hits to attacks. Your attacks.
Oh.
You add +4 onto it.
And
So
then
19
attack and saving throw.
19 plus 6. So 15. So the claw goes through. So it's going to do 2. It's going to do...
Jim is going to click his fingers,
What
turn that
did you
into a
get,
2.
Phil?
Turn that.
Yeah, I'm going to roll. Do you want to click your fingers first, Jim, or after? 2d4
He's going to do the 2. Yeah.
plus 3. 2d4 plus 3.
See, because just let me double check that I can do it after I. Oh no, you know what? I mightn't be able to do it. No, I mightn't be able to do it before I know what the hit is.
Yeah. So you take 10. You're taking 10 damage.
Damage.
For the roll.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to check that, Jim?
No, that was my bad. It has to be before it's rolled. It's some things
Yeah.
not like bardic inspiration where you can do it to the fact. You have to do it
Yeah.
before they roll.
Yeah, I get you. Okay, so that was Olaf's goes. So he got through on the claws. You're lucky he missed on the first one, I'll just say. So Coleman is there looking twitchy, but he looks up at Whacker, and Whacker grins at him. And he continues on sticking bits of the harp together. Torvi.
Okay, I'm going to try and charge my spear. 6.
Fucking hell, how are you rolling all those 6s?
We're going to Vegas.
You'll have gotten all the good rolls out of it before you get to Vegas. I mean, you do technically you can roll another dice, but I don't. It's up to you. So, okay, your spear is charged.
Okay, so I'm... Oh, for fuck's sake. 9, no.
9, no, sorry. Oh, no, plus your 9 plus 4 plus
D4.
is 13. No, sorry.
Oh, still not enough.
Still not enough.
Okay, so is my spear still charged?
Well, did you shout your magical word as you drove
Actually,
into them? You,
no.
No.
You
I
would
didn't
have. You would have. Come on now, you would have. You wouldn't have plugged. You didn't say it wasn't. You said it was charged, and then you stuck it in.
Yeah.
So that implies. So you can do your normal attack now, the uncharged
Okay.
one.
Gee, he's cheating.
I'm not cheating. Yeah. So that one goes through. The non-magical one goes through.
So this is 1d8 plus 3. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sure, Connor. 5.
5. Okay, so it goes through, and he just laughs at you. He said, I remember, I thought you were stronger the last time we met. I must be confusing you with some other whore. It's not me. I'd never say that to you. This is the guy with the dead prostitute upstairs in the house. I just want to put it in context if you remember that. And who had you read?
Yeah, but that's a bit full on.
Yeah, when Whacker and it's the 80s. He's learned a lot since then. When you were in the basement, do you remember you were in the
Oh,
basement
yeah.
and you ran away? Just if you'd have gone a few millimeters more, you would have seen his coffin. That after you killed him, he would have 2 hours later he rematerialized in his coffin, and you would have had to kill him in his coffin to kill him, because he's a vampire. So it was just around the corner.
With the attack and the bless, do I get anything now? Extra?
You get that on your attack to hit your roll to hit and your roll to saves.
So yeah.
Okay.
So it was still, you were just barely not enough on your first one.
Yeah.
You have a bonus action if you want to. Oh no, you charged your spear as your bonus action already.
Oh yeah, but my other bonus action that I have
you only get one bonus action.
No, I have a second wind.
Oh, second wind, yeah, you can take that if you want.
So I can. What's that? That's it. You can use a bonus action to regain 1d10 plus 6 HP.
Well, yeah, you still have to use a bonus action though.
Oh, okay.
So
I won't.
Yeah, well, you use your bonus action for.
Or if you want, or if you want, you do the. Have you used action surge since?
No.
Well, if you do the action surge, it gives you an extra action, and it gives you an extra bonus action.
Yeah.
So she'd get another 2 attacks, and she could use a second wind, but then that'd be all.
Well, you can do all that.
The fighter abilities gone, but that's all the fighter abilities.
Yeah.
Gone. But I suppose
I'll stay where I am now because he's wounded. I'm hoping one of you each will kill him.
Okay, I'm just going to put the names on these guys. So this is Clive and Clive. The first guy was Clifford.
Clifford.
Yeah, it's on
the
Adam.
Guy was Mark.
These are the people you don't like.
And Mark Clifford, if you're watching, sorry for using your name, but anyway. But he was named, actually, Mark spells his name, his mother called him after Mark Boland, T-Rex. So there you go.
Oh, very good.
So,
there's Clive. Where's it? There's still Barker flapping around somewhere. Is there Mark Clifford and Clive Barker? Is it?
Yeah. So it is Clive's turn. So Clive flutters in and decides to peck on Whacker, and he's going wanker.
Is he saying whacker or wanker?
He's saying wanker.
Whacker to wanker. Oh yeah, whacker. Yeah, whacker is a curse word around. Where was he?
Yeah.
He is.
I was saying Boo Earns.
+5. So we're +5 to this. So 11, 16. Think it's good enough.
Yep. Yeah.
And the damage is that 1 plus 3, 4 damage.
So I have that. So 2.
Yeah. Now, just remember, it is coming near the end of this round, but
I never have me done.
you can only use that like one attack. So if something else was to attack you, such as the death dog, which isn't onto you, it's only one. You can only use it to save one attack.
One attack per round.
Per round, exactly.
Oh, okay. So I can ignore it this time. That one of the other dudes might attack me. Oh, well, I'll choose to ignore that.
No. It's nearly at the end of the round anyway, so you're fine. I'm just.
I'll half it and take 2.
Yeah, I'm just saying for future reference, you know.
Yeah. Okay. No, I understand.
If you take 4 damage and something's about to give you 50, you know yourself. Yeah. Just be careful of that. It's not every attack. And also, if I do 2 attacks, it's only you can say I'll have this one, but then the next one is going to go through fully.
Okay.
So the dog is whimpering and it's not looking great, but it's still latched onto you, and it's going to make its 2 bite attacks. So it's +4 to hit. So +4. So the first one is not, ignore that. That's a D8. +4 is 5. No, it doesn't go through. Second one does not go through either. So the dog is really pained and looking weak, and obviously has no interest in this battle. Clifford is up. So where the fuck is Clifford? Clifford is beside Adam, so Clifford is going to try and peck
He's
away
on Adam.
Adam. So he gets 19, so that's going to go through. And he does 4 damage to Adam. So poor old Adam takes 4 damage. Tig, you're back up. Do you want to finish that mutt off?
I think I will. So
Shit,
I'll do the
something.
same again. So that's right to hit. Plus the D4 as well. A second. So that's 16 to hit.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then I'll do the damage plus 2. So that's 8 plus 2, 10 damage.
Oh, wow, the dog is actually, sorry, the dog isn't. I actually did something wrong there, so that should have gone to there. That's not. So I'll give him a second there. So yeah, as you do, what the fuck? As you hit it, it just lets out a whimper and it just lies down and closes its eyes as if it's asleep. Except its entrails are all spilling out through the hole in the bullet that Whacker made.
And Whacker's going,
Yeah. So you're free to move. Well, you're free to move half your distance because you're a bit tired if you want to.
Half my
The sight of Whacker puking his ring up in Stephen's screen was not uncommon.
It's a common,
in the 80s.
occurrence. It's usually after cider, though.
I'm actually going to move
2
behind
meters of Linden Village.
behind Olaf.
You're going to move behind him. He's behind you.
oh no, he isn't.
Yeah. Jim.
Oh, okay. Actually, yeah, Tig has I'm gonna change what I was gonna do because he was gonna try go up and burning hands few of them, but he doesn't want to singe what remains of Tig's hair
Yeah.
as
That's
a fellow bald
that's
man.
a sore point.
Yeah, he's gonna do scorching ray, 3 bolts, and he's gonna send the 3 of us. Who send 2 into Olaf and 1 into Clifford. So Olaf is 23 to hit.
Yeah, that goes true.
1. I'm just gonna roll. I'm gonna roll to see if the second one hits Olaf as well.
Yeah.
24 to hit.
Yeah,
So
it does,
I'm gonna roll damage for the 2 of those on Olaf. So on
5.
and sorry, it's just being a bit slow. Gonna roll the second damage. Sorry. Okay, I clicked it at 5 and 9, so 14 fire damage to Olaf.
Okay.
And then fire damage to Olaf, and then this one is going towards them, does it?
13 plus your 4, don't you have? You didn't bless yourself, no?
Didn't bless. He blessed
So sorry, who was that? Who was that aimed at?
Whacker, Torvi, Tig, and Coleman.
So who was the last one? Scorching Ray?
The third one there was aimed at Clifford. Clifford.
No, sorry, that doesn't get. So
13 to hit.
On the little swearcrow flutters out of the way, and it's just still hurling abuse down at you. Adam.
Fucking bastard! Yeah, we prick.
6 and stones.
I think as much as can I do anything? Not really. He'll save that. He's gonna swing as much as the Clifford is annoying him. So he's gonna, push the little swearcrow's annoying his mind, and he's gonna take a swing at Olaf because he's up in Torvi's face. Much because it's not magical, but
Okay.
no, it's only 9 to hit.
That's including the 4, yeah?
No, that's
Oh,
only
including
9 to hit.
9,
So
yeah,
that's
okay. That's nothing.
he didn't bless. Yeah, he
Oh, he
blessed
didn't
the other 3 and Coleman just in case he had to make a save.
All the wrong people.
Um,
Wow. Yeah. So
Seemed like a good idea at the time
yeah, they
to
do always.
bless Coleman.
Whacker.
Adam, he's
Right. Well, I'm going to cast Chill Touch at Olaf. 22.
Okay. I was going to say, but you rolled and it's fine because you also have the 4. Torvi's giving you a small bit of cover there, so it would have been -2, but it doesn't matter. You have your D4 and you have your 22, so you've plenty to get through.
Okay.
So yeah, that gets through on Olaf.
And he takes 9 damage.
And that is, of course, magical damage because
Yeah.
it's a spell. So
It
that's
is necrotic damage, yeah.
it's yeah. So even though Torvi was hacking lumps off him with a spear, it doesn't, and you just chill touch, and it just seems to have actually done way more damage than any of Torvi's damage did. So you laugh over at Torvi and go, huh. And she gives you a look as if to say, yeah, you're going to pay for that. So I think that's all you're doing. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a magical weapon, so you don't get your 3d6.
No.
Okay, Olaf himself is up. So Olaf is not too impressed now. He says, "Yous have gotten much stronger since I last battled you." So the first thing he's going to do is he's going to try and attack you with his claws. So he is going to
turn that into a 2 if he's going for Torvi.
Okay. Yep. So you turn that into a 2.
Yeah, he wants him to miss on Torvi, yeah, just because she's been taking him for the team.
Okay. Right. So he does that and he misses. So he's going to try his second attack, and he's going to use the claws again. So +6. Yeah. So +6. And did you bless him as well, any chance? When you were blessing the other people, did you bless him?
Yeah.
So he only gets a 10.
Oh yeah, did you?
So he fails on that.
Rolled friends.
And that was a very good one because actually, if it had gone through, he could have grappled and he could have done a lot more damage. So the fact that he's been missing all of his claws attacks has been a pain in the arse for him. So that is Olaf's
He doesn't
go.
get his bite, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't get because he can. Yeah, anyway, he can actually turn you into a vampire and everything. So Coleman is up. So Coleman
we know all about vampires. This group.
yeah. So,
And magic spears.
Yeah. So Coleman is not going. So Torvi, it's back to you.
Okay, I'll do me 1d6 again. Nope. So I'm just going to. Let me see.
You've nothing magical you can do. Sure, you can't.
Should you disengage, Beck?
Oh, I'll still take a hit though.
No, not if you haven't.
You take disengage as an action, and you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well then I might disengage as an action and just
Yeah.
step. Oh.
Yeah.
You
can
Or
move
if you do the action surge,
Oh, I could.
you do the action surge, you can do 2 attacks and use your second action to disengage, and when you've run away, use your second bonus action
to heal
to heal with second wind.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Okay. So what do I do?
Yeah. So you get your 2 attacks.
Okay, so I'm
Non-magical
going.
attacks.
Okay, I'm going to use me rapier then.
Okay.
14,
Oh,
so
that's
20.
Yeah, yeah, and that's that's without the bless modifier, so that goes through.
Okay. I'll do the damage for that, will I?
2, yeah.
1,
4.
4.
So you're doing 4 damage. Cool beans. So yeah, all that rapier just goes partially into him. It doesn't go into him as much as you'd have hoped. Okay, so do that again. Attack again.
Okay. 11.
You can roll a d4 though from your bless, and that might give you enough to get his armor. You need 4. You need a 4 on this. Oh
No.
Sorry, unfortunate. You got 14 in total. You needed 15.
Right, so I can move away now though.
You can move away. You can do your action surge, and you can move away, and you can also do that other bonus action.
Which is
You just have a D10, isn't it?
yeah, it's
a
a 1d10 plus 6.
Okay.
wow. So,
Yeah, because it's a D10 plus your fighter level,
Yeah.
D8.
so it keeps going up as you level up.
Plus 6.
So
plus
10.
You get 10 hit points back. Nice one.
Okay,
Yeah, that was
cool.
good. That was good.
Nice.
Use of that. Okay, so Mark is where the fuck is Mark? So Mark flies over and lands on your head and go, "Ah, look at you on!" And lands on your head and is going to do a. I think that's 15. Is 15? Is 15 any good?
No, 16 my armor class.
Okay, so yeah, he's just sitting on your head. So.
Odin's fucking
Pigeons, fucking pigeons.
weird.
So Clive is on Whacker's head, and he's going to try and peck at you, and he gets a crit. So he gets 20, and I haven't even added a 5. So he gets a crit on Whacker. So he gets 2 dice and the modifier, which is plus 4. I think I'll just check that. Plus 3. So D4 plus 3, 5, 8. He does 8 damage.
Fucking crow!
yeah. Fucking crow. And he's just learned a new word. He's now shouting, fucking crow! Fucking crow! And, sorry, that was... We're back around to Clifford. So Clifford now starts shouting, fucking crow! Fucking crow! As he pecks at Adam. And does nothing. Or 12. Is 12 good enough for Adam? It is actually good enough for Adam.
12 is Adam's
12
AC. Yeah.
yeah.
He's wearing a dressing gown.
yeah. So he does 4 damage to. I'll mark that down. Jesus, poor old Adam's getting an old basting.
Baiting. He's getting bait.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so right.
Getting a good slap.
He's getting a good slapping in the back.
Something in the back pocket.
Has he? Yeah. Tig, have you got something in the back pocket?
Not much. I'm going to go around Olaf here, so I'm still in contact with him.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to go to here, and I'm actually going to swing for Clifford because he seems to be doing quite a bit of damage.
Yeah.
So do my first swing in it. So that's 2 plus the 4. It's not going to make it anyway, into that. 9 plus 3. No. So I'll do the second swing. That is 15.
Yeah, that'll be good enough because you're going to roll a d4. So yeah.
Yeah,
that'll be
no bother. And then I'll do the damage, which is 8 plus 2 is 10 damage.
Bang! And he just again splits in half, flutters away, and a bit flies across and lands on Jim's bald head.
Jim's wearing it.
I think the universe is something, Jim.
So Jim, it's your go. And you've another dead swear.
I'm perfectly happy. Secured in my virility. Yeah. I can't get them all. So he's gonna go here so that he's not really getting blocked. Much. I guess if he goes there. Because I feel like there was something I was going to do. What is just a Scorching Ray? Just a Scorching Ray. Yeah, he's going to go for another Scorching Ray. So 3 of these. He's going 1 at Clifford still just his fluff on Jim's head.
It's just a dead bird is on
Just
your
the
head.
fluff. Yeah. So Jim's going for 1. Oh, do you know what? No, fuck this. He's gonna. She has, but I think Jim is gonna use his last 3rd level slot, and do another mind spike and get the second level back. So a DC 15 Wisdom save from Olaf.
Olaf, with no modifier. I'll do that in Elber. So clear that. DC 15. No, does not save.
And okay, here we go. So
Ooh.
18 psychic damage.
So as you do that, Olaf just grabs his head and screeches and lets out a howl of agony and pain, and just like the last time, just turns into a
Nice.
mist, and his clothes just crumples to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And as that happens, the two other birds, Clifford and Mark Clifford, just fall to the ground, and just the wind catches them, and they they land on top of Jim's
a question.
Head, the
Big afro now, like.
So the wind just carries them. Yeah.
yeah.
Like it. Let's go back to the 70s. I'll blend right in.
Yeah.
Question there, Phil. I'm going to assume no, but it's it would last an hour. But since Jim had the mind spike on Olaf, I don't know if he technically does when he disappears. Would Jim know? Because I'm not sure if the connection is severed in terms of if he's now back in a coffin somewhere.
But he has left a different plane. I would say I'll have to check that out.
That's what I'm wondering, because if he dies and he's technically gone to the ethereal, you know what I mean? If he's somewhere else in between when he's reforming himself, he probably is. But just in case, we could go vampire hunting.
Yeah.
Is anyone below half HP? Or who is below half?
No, I'm not.
I'm okay.
I'm 26 remaining from 40.
Okay.
Yeah, so
You're below half.
about there, yeah, a bit above.
I would say I could be corrected now on this, but I don't know if he actually just goes to a different plane or he just dissolves. So I'm willing to make a rule 0 on this and say that he actually doesn't move to another plane, and he actually does. I'm just going to, and I'll have a look at.
I'll throw Mind Spike.
Yeah. So yeah. You do. You.
I don't know if Mind Spike is in the player's handbook or if it was Xanathar's, but I'll have a look.
Look, I'll read it up. Just out of curiosity, we'll read it up. But the ruling is that, he's going to return back to his place, and in an hour or so, he's going to start materializing back in his coffin. So if you want that information, you can have it later in an hour's time. In game time, obviously.
Yeah, because it's okay. I've domained the concentration on the spell. The Mind Spike lasts for an hour, so if within that time he comes back, if I get an idea of where he is. The only thing is, Adam has his channel divinity. He can split 30 HP's worth of healing amongst
you can
any number of creatures.
You can take a short rest.
But he's just going to do that just beforehand, because he'll get it back on a short rest. But it can only bring someone up to half their max HP. So anyone who's below half below half their maximum, with 30 hit points, he can do it twice per short rest. I'd say he'd bring himself up. And I don't know if Torvi is below or if Wacker is below.
No, I'm only 8.
Right. From the point of view of, just so that people aren't doing mad stuff and mad calculations or whatever, you can take it that from the point of this era, you have killed the local baddie, which is Olaf.
Okay.
So as you're sitting in the park and you're taking your rest or whatever, Coleman is flying along and he's assembling the harp. And as you look over, he's starting to now string the 22 strings on it, and he's flying through it. He's gotten into a rhythm. So certainly in the next hour or so, as you're sitting around the park eating crisps and drinking whiskey, and it's coming close to assembling. And yeah, Jim, just you get this funny sensation all of a sudden, like a shiver going down your spine, and you have a bit of information on you know where Olaf is. He's a bit away. It'd probably take you a half an hour, 40 minutes to walk there, or whatever, get there. And looking at that, so yeah, you do know where he is. So it's it's going to take him a while to complete his materialization.
Yes.
Process.
So Jim's just going to make a note of what he sees, and then he'll probably say to Wacker, "Know this place? Yeah, do you know?" Because I'm going to probably forget now in a few minutes, or he start marking down the details. Ask Wacker how to get.
It's going to be quite easy to describe it. So I will show up the picture of where you see him, and. Okay, so that is where he seems to be residing. So if you want to describe that to Wacker.
Oh, Becky, look, you know that, don't you?
Oh,
At a monument.
it's a monument.
Throw it up and.
It's on over there.
Philip, can I just ask a technical question? I assume the time we've spent in the park now, fully assembling the harp, is a short rest, is it?
You can take a short rest, but as I said, you've really... When you killed Olaf and all the scarecrows all just fell out of the sky, you noticed that there was another couple of those hunky-punk type things on near the arch and stuff, and there was one of them over by the dandelion... No, the dandelion market was gone. Doesn't matter. They on the Shelbourne Moor, and they just all fell off. They disintegrated into these sparkling little things. So whatever oppressive thing seems to have been around the city seems to have momentarily or temporarily lifted. And you can sense that. Like every time that you've completed a timeline, you've sensed it. So you can take a short rest, but you can probably do your usual weekend away in Dublin if you want to. Or you can go off, now you know the location.
And during that,
we can go off and try and sort this Olaf guy out once and for all.
You can, yeah.
Yeah, if we just... You know, I didn't need to study the occult to know that, you know, we got to go down there and just, you know...
Yeah.
You know,
well, we should... But if you know where...
right to the chest.
To go, yeah.
Yeah, well, I actually... So, it's a quite... It's somewhere that... Wacker may or may not know where that is, but... There's certainly you're in an area that would be known of. So how would you go about finding this? Would 1984 Wacker from Cabra? Isn't he come from Cabra? Wacker?
Yeah, but he was in a band. He went out with a young one from the south side, so he knows.
Does he though?
Right.
There's a tourist information office across the road. You can ask them in there. So they give you the map. They tell you it's off Meat Street.
Is that the monument?
It's down. It's not the monument. It's the fucking it's Grey Street.
It's a fucking monument.
Yeah.
Mary G.
Yeah. It's
the monument's in Phoenix Park. I know.
Exactly. But anyway, it's the statue.
Yeah.
So, to put this in context, Ben, if you walk up this road here, of this part of Grey Street, there's a place called Meat Street here. Engine Alley is about 2 minutes away, which is where the Black Pig you killed the first time. And if you walk straight on down, there's a little staggered crossroad, but if you walk straight down, at the end of that is Francis Street Church, is Nicholas of Myra, where the orphanage was. So the orphanage is maybe 6 minutes walk from there. And over this way then, in that about 10 minutes that way, is Cook Street. Maybe 10, 15 minutes, it's Cook Street, where the mizzen or the brothel and all those other things. So this is very much the area that you would have been in the first couple of episodes. So it's back in that context. So if you want to take your rest or whatever, or you know that the vampires are there, I can show up them. Are you going to go to, it's number 13, Grey Street, is where you're going for.
Yep.
Okay, so
I'd say short rest anyway, and that's assuming everyone. Jim's just throwing this out there that we killed him once, he came back.
We can do it again.
Killed him again. If we have to go up against Carrie, and someone
Yeah.
else, is he going to pop
Yeah.
up? You know,
Yeah, no, we
somewhere?
need to get rid of this man completely.
Yeah, he'd pop up at the wrong moment.
Yeah, he
when
just
we're on
keeps
the-
popping
in a
up when
job,
we're in
yeah,
a job.
yeah.
Okay, so let me I just want to check one thing that I did actually do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
we can leave it till next week. Obviously, if it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only 20
Kinda-
to 10 now, yeah.
other thing. Yeah.
Okay, so now this will tie up nicely. So I'll just throw out your markers. So you come up to Grey Street and you see that the statue that's there at the end. And I'm just going to throw out your markers here. Corvi, Whacker, Adam.
I have to say, Wacker knows this place well. He used to go out with a board that lived down the road there.
Was that your
A
ma?
board.
Your ma?
Yeah. Oh, she was a classy board.
Yeah.
Yeah, you be careful. You be careful.
I'd say she was, yeah. What is kind of bird, the old, yeah. Fucking wanker. Wanker.
Yeah.
I didn't want that worker.
Yeah. Okay.
Just think of the snapper. The
Yeah.
snapper, that's it.
So you're outside number 13.
Who lived in 14, Phil?
There were it was number 13 was either the Kyos or no, number 13 wasn't the Kyos, it was next door to them. You remember they opened up a shop for a while? It was a guy who used to cut dogs' toenails.
Oh,
Gagan.
yeah.
Jimmy Gagan.
Gagan.
Right down business, did he?
Yeah. I think it was just a hobby.
Or the pervert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jimmy
Crazy
Gagan.
on that road.
So this is Gagan. Yeah, you're in Gagan's.
So look, we're
I'm
here.
sorry, Ray. I know you were quite upset that Romano's roller rink didn't actually exist next door to the other. The inside of this house, I don't think I was ever in Gagan's, so it may not be factually accurate.
Okay, so we're outside number 13.
You're
Is this
outside
where
number
we
13.
think? Is this where we think Olaf's is lair is, or his resting place?
It's Jim.
Or are we looking for clues around here, boys?
No, Jim says this is where he is.
Number 13.
Yeah.
Of course it's 14.
Okay.
Jim would explain that the spell with the mind spike, it kind of, even if he's invisible, he can't, as long as we're on the same plane.
Yeah.
That was
He can't
a good
hide
use of
from
that
me.
spell because there's no
Yeah.
way
Where
you
it said he was.
There's no way you would have found number 13 Grey Street with
No.
the way events.
No, I didn't know he was a vampire, but I thought in case he runs or he because I was like, because he's, if he tries to teleport away or something, this fucker.
Right, we're going in.
Or is there any sounds from inside 13, signs of life, or anything before we do one? Or is it just quiet and dark?
Roll me an investigation check, Raymond.
A moment. Investigation. Wacker sees nothing.
No, Whacker doesn't even. Whacker's actually looking the other at the. Whacker's across the road at the Hankies at number 18.
Fucking nothing here.
Window. I remember them sweets.
Yeah. So no. So are you going in or what are you doing, guys?
Yeah, we're going in.
Look, Wacker's just going to do Mage Hand to see if the door is, if it's unlocked and open the door while we stand back a little bit. I'll do Mage Hand.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that the door is locked.
Okay, so it doesn't work, so...
Door
You
is
have two.
No, I don't. Well, I have them, but I have no proficiency in it.
That's someone who was picking locks. You were picking locks in the. You were
these
picking
thieves
locks in
too.
the 13th century. You were. You were
Oh,
hanging
yeah.
upside down picking locks.
Fine, you're a thief.
You're a
should
rogue.
be
You're proficient in it. So yeah, Dex plus 5.
Dex plus 5, dexterity plus 5, right? Dex plus 5.
So 21, yeah.
Fails
21.
Tigers.
So you go down. You hunch down to get the lock, and you're slight.
I am at number 13 this time.
Yeah, like on number 1. And as you look through the letterbox, you can see there's a string hanging down. You put your hand in and you pull out the key on the string and you turn the lock and the door opens.
Oh, The 80s were great for that, yeah.
Well, we have to have ears around our neck on a
He's a
string.
So, okay, I'll unlock the door, open it.
So you can see, and actually you can see, and you can see there's a corridor, and I'm just going to give you another little bit of an area where you can see in. So yeah, you can see there's a corridor, and it runs the length, and what looks like to be a kitchen or something at the very end. And Torvi's gone in.
Well, I can see in the dark. I don't need lights or anything.
Well, it's not that you need lights, but there's walls as well. But yeah, it's bright enough. Like, I mean, it's still relatively bright out.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, you do notice the curtains are pulled.
Can I do?
Is that a door to the left of Torvi there?
It sure is. Yeah, it sure is.
Okay.
What's that? You know that test to see if there's magic. What's that called?
Detect magic.
Detect magic.
You don't have that though.
No,
Then,
but yeah.
You can investigate.
we take. I mean, I can do it. Jim can do it
Yeah.
immediately now, or if we want to take 10 minutes, he can do it for free.
Well, we've been standing there.
He doesn't
here
mind either way. I've got.
While Wacker was looking in the fucking shop window at his sweets.
Yeah. Fuck it. He's just gonna use the spell slot. In case there's any surprises, he's just gonna cast detect magic.
Okay. Okay.
So I think it's blocked by.
Sherry Magic out from next
There's
door.
nothing here that's going to block it. Nothing sufficiently block it. So, like, they're 1800s houses. They're not exactly made out of
Two up, two downs, really, is all the.
Yeah. So
Two up,
you do
down.
sense coming from possibly
What now?
upstairs. You sense evil.
Evil.
Very faint evil, but it's like it's solidifying.
Oh, we need to get up
Okay,
there,
so we're
lads.
probably weak at the moment.
Yeah,
It's
so
not
we
as-
should run up the stairs. Jim, run up the stairs. I'm very impulsive. Run up the stairs and kill him.
Well, you're not moving your token. I notice you're telling everyone else
The
to
one
run
with
up the
sorry.
stairs.
Where's the stairs and
Well, you have to
anyway?
go
The one with the
find the
big
stairs.
magic.
These the stairs.
No,
You
you
see
have
the
to
stairs.
find
The stairs look like stairs. Okay, I'll just open up a bit more area, Sophia. Would you wait? We're back to the junction there, and I'll show you what you can see. Just blindly running past things. So that's what you see. You see two. It sort of like crosses off.
Fuck's sake. Well, where's the stairs?
It would have been.
Over this side here where I am. Stairs would generally be around this area here. Oh, here. This is where the stairs would normally be in them houses.
Okay.
I'm going down here to see if the stairs are here.
Okay. Off you go. Go on, so.
Wait, no, hold on. Hand. Sorry.
Bring the priest.
And yeah, there's a staircase.
Move Wacker in.
On, wait up.
Hey, wake up. Doobity-boo.
Okay, so yeah, you see a staircase, as you can all see a staircase. Are you?
Yeah, we seem to be rushing headlong into this.
Yeah, because we don't want them to.
No, we don't want them
wait
to
till-
solidify. Yeah.
Are you going
No.
upstairs?
Yeah, of course we are.
Okay, so I'll
We're
just
in
pop.
a bad-
I'll just pop you up the stairs. So who's going up the stairs first?
Me. What's your man's name? What's that thing? No, maybe
Olaf.
it's
Is it?
in the
Okay, you can
D&D.
reorganize yourselves there. I'm just going to
No,
show you
it's
down
not.
today. Look, I'm just going to leave off. Instead of dragging. Oh shit! Don't look at that now. Shit. Ah, you've seen it now. I accidentally.
Oh, look, there's a coffin.
Yeah,
I didn't see anything. I wasn't on Albert Rodeo.
Yeah, sorry. I actually was trying to move Adam off, and I actually deleted the fog. Okay, so yeah, you can hear a coffin. Jim knows where the coffin is. So yeah, there's.
Right, Jim should go in first. Jim, where's Jim? Jim's gone. He's disappeared.
He's down here with a crow. He's seeing if he can do anything with the crows, and I'm just trying to
Completely
find
on
a tiger.
himself.
So, to be honest, you weren't meant to be here in this house at this point in time, but anyway, it doesn't matter.
So here we are now.
Yeah, here you are now. So there's a game of Othello on the table because it was the 80s and it was quite a popular game back in the 80s. And there's bits and bobs around the place. And yes, there's a coffin in the corner. And the lid is off the coffin. You notice the curtains are all pulled in the room with it. And as you look into the coffin, you can start to see a body's reforming out of very slowly, but it's gaining solidity, and it's sort of growing from the center out. So
Jim, quick, Jim! Tell us what's happening.
I'm wondering,
We chop his head off.
would Jim see? Because obviously this is all theoretical.
Have you any garlic?
This is all theoretical for Jim. Yeah, but studying all his black magic and the occult on the internet when he was a fraudster.
Mm-hmm.
What would he remember about? What did it say
fucking everybody.
about this? Would he have any idea legitimately how to destroy a vampire?
We've all seen the crack in the movies. We stab through the heart, chop his head off.
But I mean, yeah, is it just the usual crack?
Yes, it's the usual crack. So, thinking I'll drive a. I'm not saying that's going to work, but certainly everybody here in the room was thinking it, and everyone that you drive a spike through the heart of a vampire is the cultural way of killing vampires. So,
and I vote chop his head off at the same time. Steak and head.
Have any Oh, okay. Actually, Jim does have. He has a quarterstaff. He has a wizard staff, but he doesn't use it. He's gonna if you give that to Tig, and he's like,
Snap it in two.
kind of lines to break it. Yeah, break it over. Yeah. He's gonna throw it to Adam.
You can chop it. You can chop all its
You
bits off.
can chop his. You chop him up afterwards, but he's I think we should trust it to the priest, to the holy man, to our Jedi Knight.
Yeah, you do that, but I'm standing up.
Adam is.
So we stored like this.
Yeah.
So just as soon as it's done, I'm going.
And
as you're talking, it's becoming more and more solid.
Adam is getting the broken sort of steak, and he's gonna just drive for town and to this vampire, be like, "Die, Sith Lord," and
So he plunges it. That's what he's doing. He's sticking it in his heart.
Yeah.
Into the heart.
Then I'm chopping his head off. At the same.
So
Torvi's getting ready.
I'm determined. I'm not having that fork like up and bite me again. He's not biting me again.
Are you going to shout there can be only one as you chop his head off? So
Yeah.
You
There
drive
can be only one.
You drive it into his heart, and
The only one.
Initially there's nothing, and then all of a sudden its eyes open. Olaf opens.
He's like a
and
kid.
he starts trying to raise up out of the thing, and he's just this screech of pain goes through him, and he goes, "There's no need for that sword. You've done enough damage. Don't desecrate my body." And just as he screeches, and just as Torvi swings, his body just turns into black ash, and just
He's gone.
he's gone, and there's just a pile
That
of
seems
ash.
to be the trouble of burning him.
And poor Mikey got so scared he left. We frightened Mikey away.
Mikey was the real vampire.
Yeah.
Right. Vampires scare me.
Yeah.
But the question is, who received the quickening, Torvi or Adam?
Yeah.
When they
Torvi-
destroyed him, who got?
Adam gets
You
it.
chopped
She
his head
chopped
off.
his head off.
Yeah, but I was just doing mine's like zombie land, double tap just to be sure. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I
Double
think
tap.
vampires. I think there is that you kill him and then you do chop the head off. I think to
Yeah,
make
because you can't trust the cat. I'm not having him coming back biting.
Well,
I don't know about D&D, but in folklore and whatever, I think you're supposed to chop
his body.
or burn him or something.
It's just all ash now. Whereas before it turned into a mist and vanished, there is a big pile of ash underneath in the coffin. So you can do whatever you want with that. So yeah. You're.
Can we look? We've sorted him out. Maybe just some useful weapons or magic items.
here or any
Let's
information.
rifle this fucking place.
Let's wreck the place.
Let the gaff. Okay, so
That's exactly what I was thinking, Mikey.
I'll
Mr. Burns.
yeah.
We'll do a recce. Investigate.
Why not?
We
There's bits of tat.
stay here for the week.
Yeah.
That's what I thought you might do. So yeah, you find bits and pieces. There is not much. There's a bit of cash in the drawer there.
Walker has the cash.
There's a mannequin on the bed there.
There is a mannequin on the bed there. Yeah. Don't worry about that.
What's this in here?
The skulls, yeah.
What's this shit?
It's just
Oh, it's
a
his
chest.
birds.
Yeah. Okay, there's a couple of things here that have no relevance because of the way things have played out. So, yeah, that's the bird cage that he had in the 1860s thing that somebody
And
killed him.
would this be the same place that this was
No,
set up that
Completely
we would have
different
found him in the
location, but it is
no.
the same bird cage. So you do recognize the bird cage that was in the other house. The other time he was living down in what is now the HSE headquarters.
Oh, yeah.
Sheriff besides Stevenson's hospital. This is a small.
Oh, because they would have found his.
Yeah. So yeah, he was trying to. So this is obviously he's moved into this space. So I'm going to tell you now. There's certain things here that nothing to do with this timeline, and they just happen to be in here for a different reason that you just never got to. So completely ignore that doesn't exist. That case of the bones doesn't exist, and that mannequin on the bed is not there.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
You're rifling through the drawers.
I'm going to assume that you're going to go, and I'm just going to throw you back to downstairs of the house just to show you the layout because there is nothing. If you do, let's say Whacker does do detect good or bad or evil or whatever, there's nothing detected. Whatever was evil seems to have vanished with the death of the guy upstairs. So from all intents and purposes, you have a perfectly livable house that in the 80s would have probably sold for about 10 grand and probably sells for about $500,000 now. So this is pre-gentrification of the area. So yeah, you have a nice little corner house in a quite secluded area, and I would suggest
stay here.
I would suggest that we're coming up to 5 to 10. I would suggest that you stay here for the week. You do your usual long rest. So if you want to run your characters through long rests, and what we will do next week is have a think about if there's anything you want to bring back to the future, as in
from 84.
1984, because you're going to be going back to Kavanagh's, and you have you have one more page left in the book.
Okay.
Which is the 1977 one.
I hate the 70s.
Yeah. So if you want to have a quick look at that, is in the Discord. If you have any questions on it, there's not much information on it. You probably where is the Discord gone? So it was so it's the page. It has a girl with an afro on the top. Do you all have that page?
It'll be in the messages.
And there's if you go to resources and links in Discord.
Oh yeah.
And it's near up the top. There's a picture. Have you got it, Bex?
No,
I haven't got, because we haven't got Discord on the computer. It's on the iPad.
Okay. So there. What I'll do is, have you got WhatsApp?
Very handy for us, lads. At the end.
Oh yeah, I see the girl.
Have you got WhatsApp open? Have you?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've just sent it to you on WhatsApp as well.
The one with Elvis lives in the top.
Yes,
is it?
yeah. There's a picture of a girl with an afro.
And
there is the drawing of the watch, and there's a picture of your one, the hag, and there's
the Wild Street Kids,
and there's a little mappy thing down in the
corner. Little map, yeah.
Little maze or something.
Yeah, it's like in Dublin Castle, the maze in Dublin Castle, or the main in
the Wild Street Kids are more invisible than you think.
Yeah, just very, very handy for us for on the long rest. Jim's done his rolls, and you can see it there on Albert. Just so I'm not spoofing, it was a nat 20.
Okay.
So if we need to crit something, I don't know. Yeah, we're trying to get a crit sneak attack or something.
No,
in the back pocket. I'm just gonna do the second one. 6, so we can give someone a bad roll.
Excellent.
So I'm long rest. I'm back to 1 level of exhaustion then.
Okay. Well, you'll have more because I presume you're going to stay more than one night in Dublin. You're going to stay a couple of days. That's
whatever. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
In the long rest, what do you can?
Everything just not.
No, you have to roll it to get your hit. My hit points didn't come back, so you have to roll something to get.
No, if you go up onto your character,
No.
I did. Yeah, look,
Too long.
it's still at 26.
On the long rest, there's a thing you can take to reset maximum
Take long
HP.
rest. Pop one.
Yeah,
Just hit that, yeah.
that's what I did. Look, okay, there's still things.
Okay, give us a look. You.
you can do it on the computer quite easy. I'm not sure on the phone.
Yeah. I know, I'll do that. Don't worry, I'll sort it.
You know what it is? I think because I did it before. When you hit Alicia on the computer, when you hit long rest,
Yeah.
it comes up confirm 3, 2, 1, and I thought that if I let that
Yeah, you have to
go,
hit it.
that it
during
would
the
do
confirm.
it. You have 3 seconds to confirm that you're doing it.
Okay, I don't know. My hit
Fair.
points went.
No, where did you reset?
And take long rest.
Confirm. Click it again.
Take a long rest.
We don't have. It's telling me I don't have access to complete that action on the D&D Beyond.
Okay, I might be able to do it for you.
Yeah.
Let me see on the campaign. So I'll have a look there when we finish the campaign.
Yeah.
And that. We'll sort it out by next week. Don't worry.
Yeah,
So,
no worries.
So that's another map of the area that you're sort of in. That I've just thrown up on Owlbear. Just for those not familiar with the area, there's number 13 there, in the corner. That's where the statue is. There are 4 squares off it. There is Brabazon Square,
Oh, yeah.
Grey Square, Reginald Square, and Meat Square. And you have Meat Street is here. And there's Carmen's Hall. That's up to the church where you've had all your battles. And Engine Alley is just up there a little bit. And there was another pig abattoir up here. Oh, shit. There was another pig abattoir up there that the pig escaped from. You are... that's where you are. So you're going to hold up in number 13. Now, it's the type of area that you will be noticed. Even if Olaf had been keeping to himself, they will all be, people will be wanting to know who you are and what you're doing here.
Yeah, but Olaf was a weirdo, so we can just say we're his students from overseas.
So you'd need some sort of cover story because they will be.
Yeah, we could say we were his students from overseas. We come over to spend a week learning about whatever it is.
Yeah. That he does. How to cut dogs' nails.
Yeah.
Dog
grooming. Teaching us dog grooming.
World renowned. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. He was a bit of an odd. He had weird pigeons out back, and you notice out the back there's a pigeon coop, and where it looks like he was doing some sort of experiments on crows, and you notice the crows all seem to be avoiding the area. So that's where we are. So what I would suggest is we're just gone to 10 o'clock. Next week, have a think if there's anything you want to try and fuck up in the 80s, and we'll have a quick meeting before you actually get on the bus. But there is nothing else to do here.
Okay,
cool.
Roger that.
Okay, guys. So thank you.
That's
very
great.
much. And hope you enjoy that.
Good friends, Ian Coy.
Yeah.
Thanks, gentlemen.
Yeah, guys.
That was a good call on the tracking him because.
Yeah, that was a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
It ended up working a lot better than I thought. It was just in the off chance he escaped.
Yeah.
And ran away somewhere or something.
He would not have normally had enough time to recuperate and come back. He would have been safe enough, and he probably wouldn't have been able. My plan wasn't that he was going to ambush you a week into Dublin. His storyline was done. I just thought he was going to drift off back and reform.
But you have to be sure, like
you do. Yeah, you got let him away once. So.
Well, I took that initially because it's a spell I like, and normally I'm like, I don't know, will I take it because I like the psychic ones. But the reason I took it is the 6th level divination wizard gets the thing that every time you use a divination spell, you can recover a lower level spell slot.
See you guys.
And see lads, it just so happened that Mind Spike is divination, and it was one of the few that was useful, and I thought it's an attack. Kind of gives me a reason to use it to get a 2nd or a 1st level slot back or whatever.
Olaf, Olaf really took damage. He shouldn't have gone that easily. He had a lot more help. His big thing was his big action is that he does claws and he can grapple. And once he grapples someone, and then he can bite them, and he does way more damage on the bite if he's got them grappled, and they can become.
He did a lot more. He did a huge bite on Torby at the beginning.
Yeah.
I assume, does he get hit points back or something if he
Gets 10
maybe
hit
if he
points.
bites someone or something?
He gets 10 hit points back at
Training
the
him.
start of every round.
Same as Strahd, yeah, unless he gets radiant damage or unless he's in sunlight,
Yeah.
direct sunlight or whatever,
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
the thing is.
Yeah, yeah. And I had to fudge that one a bit because I didn't expect you to fight him into Stephen's Green. So he was.
And that chill touch
Well, I assume he's not
that
exactly.
I hit him with.
Yeah.
He doesn't recover any hit points
No.
until the end of my next go.
Yeah.
After
okay.
that round.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Actually,
so that
Chill's
really
a
actually
good one.
he was. To be honest, he was fucked for the last couple of rounds. His whole strategy is he grapples and then he bites, and he does the bite he did to Dorothy would have been way worse if she'd been grappled. But he has to grapple first before he can do it. So he couldn't get a grapple. Every time he kept failing to grapple, and it was
It's
like
actually about to grappling myself.
yeah, well,
Better, yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
then you
close
said
to
it.
personal.
You said it just before the turn I said
Yeah.
I was going to do. I was like, okay, I'm not doing that.
yeah. And he's resistant to everything except non-magical. And the last times you attacked him, there was no one had magical weapons. There was no magic being flung at him.
Yeah.
So he was actually
Do they do him any damage, or is it just half damage?
half damage.
Right,
Some
okay,
beasties are invulnerable, but he was resistant to non-magical attacks.
Okay,
So it was just half. So yeah.
Yeah.
Right, gents, I got a dash.
Yeah, say hi to Charlie.
Thanks,
Bye.
everybody.
Big
Talk to you soon.
Take care.
Have a good one. A good one.
I wasn't sure whether I thought he would do more damage, but yeah, he went quick enough in the end. But then that was
It's always the way, though. He just happened to miss.
Yeah.
He happened to miss. And not, because I ended up, I thought maybe I'll fight Noel off. I thought, and I couldn't remember. I thought maybe it's like I couldn't remember really, or maybe this time he might have spells, which maybe he didn't have before. I didn't know. So I was like, I'll do the bless just because the last thing you want is to be, I don't know, mind controlled or something, you know.
Bless very handy though, because there's nothing more frustrating than being like 2 points away from breaking AC. Like,
Yeah. But it's but that's the way it goes. Like sometimes it's I think the similar thing happened with the Black Pig himself, where we were talking about, you know, sometimes you think maybe it's like they might do a bit more damage, but it's just if they miss, then it looks like a much easier fight than it should be, because if they hit like that would be sure. If he hit another couple of attacks, that would have been Torvi down. That's one fewer.
I was quite worried because you had taken an awful lot of damage, and the fact that you'd gone back to the future and then come back again, but hadn't regained your hit points. I thought that was you were going to suffer from that. So I was a bit wary to see whether I thought that dog would do way more damage. I only put one of them in there because I said he was ferocious.
I was going to say that, but he didn't hit at all. Like barely hit.
He did you one bite like fuck, and then he missed.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. And on paper, he's way more dangerous than that. And you just go, Jesus Christ, that was fucking all used. Because I was going to bring, Olaf was going to have 2 dogs initially, and I said, nah.
Yeah.
And then I was looking at the dog, and the dog, when he got shot by Ray, I was like...
But the thing is, well, it depends who he's attacking too, because like hitting me, it's automatically half damaged anyway. Like, it's all variables.
See, the thing is... I felt he had to tie up. I felt if he didn't attack you, you would just go in and start hitting Olaf. And yeah, sure, it was going to be half damage, but you're still doing an awful lot of damage. So I said I needed to tie you up with something. I just thought it would do you more damage than actually it did. It did more damage in the end. Like
that's just the way it goes. It could have gone the other way and done serious damage.
Yeah.
So. And I know he's a +0 on the wisdom save, but he could have got a good roll if he'd rolled 15 or higher.
Yeah.
I mean, you've a 75% chance to.
Yep.
I mean, you've not a 75. You would have a 25% or 25% chance to make it, and just all 3 of them hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like
and all 3 of them had to
the
hit.
player rolls tonight were very good. Like all of us had really good rolls all night. Really, there was no real bad rolls.
Don't think anyone really missed a crucial one. Yeah, with the swear crows you did, but they're just more for nuisance.
Did
Adam took a fucking shitload of damage from one?
Adam took a good. Yeah, Adam took.
So did
7
Wacker took a critical.
Wacker took.
That's right.
He got 8 damage or something.
Yeah. But
Woody Woodpecker and.
yeah. But yeah, they were more just there for a nuisance factor. But But they have a strong armor class, but they have no hit points. Like they have 5 hit points. So,
yeah.
Once you break armor, you
They're great.
yeah, they're
They're great.
funny little
They're fun though. They're just fun.
So
Yeah.
I have to not. Well, that's why I had to die, because I was going to say I'll only just keep on using them. That I worked in that Olaf created them, because otherwise I said I'm going to be using these to death like in the 70s.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and,
And they work well. I think they work well for the 70s or the 80s, like in one of the kind of more modern ones, like just little scumbag crows around.
The little annoying little shits that you'd find in fucking any back street of Limerick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Little
couriers.
little folks.
So guys,
Yeah.
listen, thanks for that.
Yeah.
Must knock off the recording.
Yeah.
I'm going to upload